up and active again. You know, Abantu Zulu and they up on another check-in. Today we are talking about the Bank of Jamaica and how the Bank of Jamaica was established. What them purpose, what them supposed to do, what them end up a do, who them supposed to benefit, who them end up a benefit, and all of them sitting there. You see me? We just start up a live, so once and once, so I don't check in, do the right thing, tap the screen, share the live, big up all of YouTube, big up all of TikTok, big up all of platform them. So we are start off by say the Bank of Jamaica. Everybody know the building downtown by the waterfront, down which part Victoria Market used today. It was established through the Bank of Jamaica Act, or a law, whatever them call it, a law. A water law that is a commercial law, a business law that came by the sea. Commerce we are talking about, you see me? Alright, so let me flip this camera so you can see what me are talking about better. Ashanti Live. A long time I don't see over here in a goddess. Big up yourself on the check-in. Big up all our goddess them. Anywhere in the world, you know, they big up on yourself. Said we can have an important role to play in this mission or whatever right now. So as we are saying, in 1960, the Bank of Jamaica law started. You see me, them emerged it, said we. It began operation in the year after 1961. And we all know independence take place 1962. So it was essential for the banking system start up before the so-called independence came into play. So, them terminate a system called the currency board system, which had been in existence from 1939. We all know that from 1937, in Jamaica, you'd have insolvency and bankruptcy where lead up to 1939. And from them time there, you did have the people collateralized as stocks in the corporation. Now, a different format. Because one time it used to be physical people plantation and work. But the plantation has emerged into a thing where them now call the corporation. Where the corporation act same like how the plantation used to act, but them kind of pretty up the slavery. Them are deal with the same human resource management. Back one time the humans them used to cut grass, pick cotton, chop cane and the whole of them sitting there. But nowadays them kind of transiting to another level where them did take it to the paper format in 1961 to 62 when the Bank of Jamaica started. Them start collateralize people and consider people to be the asset who are going to generate a certain amount of income throughout them lifetime until them reach the pension stage. I hope you not follow what I say, my people. I hope you not following whatever we are saying. You see me? So the bank established, the establishment of the central bank, which was in recognition of the need for an appropriate regulated financial structure to encourage the development process. Them say for encourage. So that means that the development never did that take place enough. So them did have to do something for encourage it. You see me? Particularly as Jamaica was about to embark on the road to political independence. So independence is not independence for the people. It is a type of political. More open to see what go on, you know. More open to see what go on. So the main objective of the bank is to redeem and issue notes. To issue notes and also for redeem the notes. People just care about the issuance of these bank notes because that alone I don't think about. What about redeeming the notes? We have to talk about them sitting there now. You see me at the Bank of Jamaica over there today. While in the forward on the top, so we are going a minute, people. Just for tap up the screen and share the live. 1 minute right now we are giving one. So just do the right thing, people. So we still give the ones them about a minute. 1 minute or that, not around that region of time. To tap up the screen and share the live. All I would upon YouTube or watch same way. You can do the same thing over YouTube. You see me? Push the right button, then plug in the plugin and make the plugin start work. When you know the thing, go share the live to somebody else who need to hear this message. Can't keep it to yourself, you know the shops go. You see me? So the Bank of Jamaica, them hold all of the securities them. Because what we are forward from is that when slavery was abolished, so-called abolished, physical slavery, should I say, was abolished. That means that the idea of them a whip a man on the plantation. You see me? The idea of the system whipping a man, or should I say the backer master, slave master, whop up a man for chop cane and them thing they actually done. It's actually free labor that take place right now. And that is the thing where them classify to be the political independence. You see me? Politicians are, we should I say, the servants of the state. No longer have to look abroad for recruit people that is going to come and serve the state. Because the investors are now acting in the capacity of being the servants of the state. What fun over as I say. So the Bank of Jamaica play a vital role in the whole thing where take place because of them are the main plantation keeper. Them keep the record. Back one time, they did have the Anglican church and certain people keep church. But the church and the state and the Roman Catholic church used to keep records for how much slave come in and who work on the plantation and this and that. But it get passed over to the Registrar because the church and the state work together as one big connection. The church and the state are one big link. The man them set a network and decide say, yo, this is how them are going to work together for control all of the assets of the land, not being on the land. Because them not on the land, you know. You realize that the man them there in the water to date. The man them there in the water and have weep on the land and work on for them behalf. How the Bank of Jamaica started out. Why them started out? What are them main roles? What them supposed to do with them now do? Who them end up at work with? Who them end up at work to benefit? That me should not say. Nini Ake, big up yourself on the check-in, you know. Father Danche, big up yourself, said we. Big up the family them we have passed through the ground. But they are about a freestyle idea and say me just make one check-in. Because you know, whole heap of people have messaged me and ask me questions. All type of question. You see me? So we just make it possible once again because they and have a little time allotted for the public. I go on a little time of people say if you have a question them for asking, you can roll through and ask all of the questions. I realize that the viewership are built up on the YouTube. So we are big up the YouTube family them. Big up everybody we are turn up the watch time. Because you know so over on YouTube you can pause and pull up and play again. If you don't understand something, you can go pull it up, you can pause this so I'm going to do a little research and find out what we did that chat about. You see me? But what they are upon reclaiming every single thing that is rightfully our own. Redeeming the securities that have already matured. Because once a band reach 18 years, mature now. People that think say once them reach 18 years, no mature. People think all sort of things. Once you reach 18, you have matured. People start mature. Living man and woman start mature from them reach around 11 to 13 years, or some people before that, because be a fertilizer, the youth them a feed pan nowadays. You never go say pitney. The youths them a feed pan fertilizer nowadays pan rapid. So how them cannot find people money, yo? Good question. They actually can find the money, but the money is in the hands of other people who claim security interests. The issue is that nobody now claim them security interests. Nobody now claim the rights to the securities that they hold. That are the key thing. The security that you are holding, what are the securities? I told half ago in a said way. The securities where you are holding a your position, you're supposed to redeem them. You see me? You're supposed to redeem them. It will come like say you have a winning lotto ticket. You have a ticket. You have a ticket. You have a winning lotto ticket. How you have to get the benefits out of the lotto ticket? You have to find the place where control the lottery commission services, cash pot place or something like that. And you go tell them, say, yo, my ticket win. Them are going to want your ID for verify. They are going to need your identity to verify your true identity, that is. Not only your business identity, because your business identity only identify the business. And most people only identified as the business. Most people are being identified as the business. So separate yourself from the title. Separate yourself from the status there. Move out of the jurisdiction there and go upon the land. How do we go about that? Correction of the said error. You see a mistake what people live by. The same error what the system have upon them record. We need to correct that mistake what them have. What is that mistake? Somebody asks what is that mistake what the system have against you. So the system I take on for fool right now. Oh, the system I take on for fool. Nobody no realize. You know some people realize, you know, but some people in their mind they must say nothing can be done. A lot of people may get that from where they from recently. Cause one time people did more firmer than this. So me never gonna say where they are. Since recently, a lot of people gone on them knees. We did not say it have a rough on a lot of people and the race is not for the swift. But who can endure every single thing we go on the race? So, and it's not really a race, you know. Human life is basically a race. That is the race. But life is not a race. Human life is a race. That's why them call it the human race. It is not for the swiftest, but who can endure. And who can opt out of being this construct, artificial construct where somebody set up and presume to you that you are that individual. And you accept the contract when you say, okay, you know, say yes, I am that. I am that government name. When you call that government, realize nobody know what fear this. Not much people. The masses of people now go, yo, I say. And we know they have to preach church to the masses of people. What does this mean? Oh, yo. Good question that you asked me, you know. Dark matter, big up yourself, you know. One plasma. Fully wild, my father. Fully. What does that mean? But I know how to explain it to some people, you know, my brother. But they are going freestyle still, so if you don't have no questions, you don't have to ask me. They are with a blood clot farm in front of me where I got to full out right now for some people. So I'm going to jump on that. Nini okay there upon the ground said we. If you want to pass through the place, you know. That matter if you want to jump up on the platform, you go open up the space.
Yeah man, up and running.
Yeah, my father, what go on?
Yeah, I'm there upon the ground there upon I go and run through something on the computer yeah, myself too. I don't know the 100 there. I just click on and see what I go on, so I go and listen up. You understand me? I say?
Yeah, my God.
Yeah, man,
Plasma,
I
what
like feel what I go on.
Zulu, me there, man. Yo, Dr. K. Nina K.
Oh, that matters. Big up yourself, brother. Me have a
Big up
CPA, me have
yourself,
to give
father.
man.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
Heal up the family. You
You
see me?
general, big up
Zulu.
yourself.
I want to say, yo, I want to make it an appointment for connect up that weekend. Yeah. That's 7 days, because we not deal with the weekend. So we are free for connect
Yeah.
up them time now. The Dr. K, we are the my teacher. You know, they are okay.
Yeah, man, we're there on the ground, man. I keep the faith same, I keep everything up and strong, you know.
That's it,
Look
man.
forward
They
to
are
what's
build up.
coming.
I work on and I build up that profile and say me can bring it to a level. Because, yo, every profile me have the man them go after it, you know. I want to tell you.
Yeah.
So my
Really.
family,
Abantu, hear what me I say?
one
Me
thing
have
I
a
have for
question.
another question. Yeah, let me
Me have
hear the
a
question you
question.
got.
Me have a question. Me have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah,
go on,
man.
brother.
You have something called name a laugh replacement. Like how you just pull up how the Bank of Jamaica was created. In this time, what would you do to replace such system?
So what you call a law of replacement, my brother? The first time I hear about that one day.
You never hear about that one day. Alright, for instance, you smoke,
Yeah, I smoke now.
right? So if you should stop smoke right now,
Yeah.
the time where you take a think about smoke, not only think about it, but act upon it, what would you use that time to do?
Make you feel like my vagina drop out.
Now, what was the question, my brother? With the law of replacement, I'm gonna ask you
So me,
where did
so
the
me I
law
tell
of
you, you
where
use
did
one
hold on my
habit,
father, hold on
you
man.
use a habit, you use
May I
one thing
ask
to
you something, my
replace
brother?
next
May I
thing.
try answer your question?
No, but may I give you
Where
an
did the law
example?
of replacement come from?
So the law of, is a natural law. You just use one thing and put it over the next one. So instead of think about smoke, you start think
Alright.
about
So you
something
say if we
else.
stop use the bank,
Yeah, what would we use to do our daily transaction today?
so did someone on this live mention to stop using the bank?
I never said someone mentioned that. Me just ask you.
I don't
And
know, my
me
brother.
I commend you. Me
What
I
the
commend you
purpose
for
of the
really
bank,
pull
my
that.
father?
Because guess what now? No? My
What the
thing about
purpose of
law,
the bank?
banking law.
Yeah. What the purpose of the bank though? The bank control the flow of currency. Right?
Yeah, and the purpose enough is stop use the bank. How you use the bank? That Zulu I try show you.
No, but
How?
more overs what the G I say, cause the G have a point. Me feel like him have something behind the way I say, but the question not come
So you
across the
know.
right way.
You
You see me
can't use a
grandson?
next person or a next entity intellectual
Good look
property
into
how
it
you
here,
want it.
toughness. What
The,
you say, my brother?
you can't use a next person or a entity
Intellectual
intellectual
property.
property how you want to use it. You have to use it
So
like
when you say that now, what you mean when you say that?
all right, for instance, you just talk about the creation of the bank. The bank create a product and the society use the product. The product is called money. The product is also copyright. It's somebody intellectual property. In banking law, copyright have a different name. It is called counterfeit.
So where me now overs where it come from? So where you say still in my God? She say you try to say something, but me not see where it come from. You
What
hear
may I
my
say
God?
is
Yeah, me I hear you.
you bringing up the creation of
The bank.
the bank,
And
and
the
I
purpose
heard
where
I
them
heard
and
you
hold on
saying
now, hold on now. Let me see, since you said that now, I'm kind of overs. Me bringing up the bank and the purpose and the
yes,
purpose is that the bank is supposed to serve and who the bank swear an allegiance to serve and purpose to. That me
right,
got talk about. And what they
right.
are doing now. Who is the bank serving right now?
No,
Or
let's
who is the bank of Jamaica benefiting right now?
let's look at it from this standpoint.
Yeah, but hold on now. I kind of over so you say, but more you over so you are say. That's why I ask you them question.
No, man, you ask me right question and I got answer it.
Hold on. It's
I
not
got
a
answer
back and
it.
forth thing. It's not a back and forth thing.
Me know,
Earlier you
man, but a
mentioned say,
reason we are reason, so I answer you.
earlier you mentioned say we can't tell a bank how to operate or something like that because of them create them policy and we can dictate to them how them to do whatever they do.
Yes.
But that is not the case. The bank actually there to serve a purpose, but the purpose that they are actually serving right now might not be the ideal way how them set up to do things. They end up a benefit other corporations like commercial banks, the government of any country at all where you come from. In this case, the government it a benefit the government of Jamaica more than it a benefit the people of the land.
So, may I have a question? Who or what is the government of Jamaica?
What is the government of Jamaica?
Yes.
The government of Jamaica is a business doing business on behalf of the land. So that are the debtor for the creditor.
Me no want jump around, but it may have to jump around.
Them valid you ask,
look now. If you ask that question, then me have to jump around. You know anything about trust law?
Probably I know a little bit.
Alright, so guess what? A trust have 3 entities.
What is a trust? We can start from this one.
Just a system set up for run a particular structure of something without the person who actually own that property or entity run it.
They understand what you say, brother. So basically,
just look at it. A trust is just an entity to manage to manage anything that you want to manage. It doesn't matter what it is.
So a trust supposed to manage.
Yes.
Secure and manage property.
Yes, and property not come into the sense of just mere tangible. You just look upon it as just physical property. Other things coming in. Because guess what now? You can set up a trust, forgive your 5th generation certain amount of wealth. We're not even exist right now.
My brother, and the concept. The original question.
But the original question, as you say, it is set up for serve the Jamaica people, but it's serving the government. So me ask you, if you say that, then you gone in a trust law, because if you set up something for deal with something, then some trustee is not acting in their right capacity.
But you're not explaining the thing right, my brother. So
you don't have to know it kind of if it take too much details of explanation. So guess me I go just say this.
Hold on, me start the topic, We are talking about the Bank of Jamaica. In this case, we are talking about them act as the trustee to our estate.
They're not acting as that. The Bank of Jamaica is doing whatsoever it's supposed to do.
If them are all assets, them are one trust, and the representative of the Bank of Jamaica, aka the Registrar, is the trustee to the trust. Correct?
Yes.
Alright. The same thing I say in the 2 different ways, my brother. But we say all of that for say the bank play them role. But we are say the people them, why I bring up the topic is awareness me I put to the people them and feed them a role as the beneficiary in the trust where take place. But we not see
with you now, I commend you for do that because I never see nobody do that yet.
Yeah.
You understand? So that even pull me to your thing more because I never, and definitely that side of the bank, me never studied before. So you give me even some history upon it. But me study. But me never come across that side. So my understanding is the bank is doing whatsoever it's supposed to do.
Daddy Richie up top.
You
Yeah, my father.
understand? Because
The
when you
bank
come
can
on
do
to
what them supposed to
civilization,
do,
as you bring
which
awareness,
is facilitating the flow of currency. But who them are facilitate the flow of currency too? And that are the key thing right now. Me I put light pan. Is it my brother? Because the whole of we have local registered stock certificate proving that we have shares in the big corporation and who hold all of the shares them? The bank. And them issue it through the Jamaica Stock Exchange. And that them use to distribute the remittances, which is a keyword, to all parties involved in every trade where take place. And the Jamaica Stock Exchange, them trade every blood clot here, them do business, my father. Them have stocks around every 24/7, 7 days of the week. You see, pray. So we must know how to do the main thing where the bank did set up for. Redeem the stocks where them did issue to we.
alright, me I go agree with you upon part, and me I go disagree with you upon part.
Okay. Let me hear them.
So guess what now? Whatever you said sound good. You understand? But
But
the actual thing about that is, let's just say there is a law in the universe. There is nothing free. Always is a fair exchange.
which law that, my brother? The law of replacement you go back to?
No, it's a different law this.
How that go? Because the first me I hear about the law of replacement, you know.
Yeah man, so guess what now? The old form of free Mark.
So that means if there is a law of replacement, that means things now go the way it's supposed to go now. We're supposed to replace life with AI.
That will happen when the time come feet happen
So that not
on a
supposed to
global
happen, my
scale.
father. That is not supposed to happen. So the law they sound like a one man make it.
No man. Hear what me I say?
The creator were created heaven and earth according to the narratives them when me get him created everything perfectly. Right or wrong?
You see,
Nothing
according to the
artificial.
narrative where you get you right. But who
Yeah.
said the narrative right?
If the narrative is right, what is the but about it? Whatever we are saying?
You say if. You doubt the narrative if you say if.
No, we're not talking about that. Me a base off of whatever you are saying, my father.
No, me just
See me?
talk about the law of replacement. So
But me
me I
ask
say,
you what?
the law of replacement is you can't destroy energy. What you can do is move it around. You
Father
understand?
James fully, you know.
Eh?
I do not agree with the law of replacement. That
I
sound
know
like
we
man-made
agree with it.
capitalistic
It is what it is. So guess what now?
Yeah, but me don't know of that, my brother. Me know of the
No,
law of
may
the
I share
universe.
something with you?
You me know why you share this with me, my brother. That is not something that is needed on this platform.
Alright. With all due respect, I understand.
Alright, my brother. So we all can agree to one thing though, my father. The earth was perfectly made.
Everything was given free. Not dumb. You say man I say no give away free and every day market a fresh air and nobody not charge him fee.
System, bro.
Every day you drink water, nobody not charge your fee. Rain, sunshine, the earth not charge you. Everything free. A man charge me for everything, you know. We get everything free. Alive Zulu, everything we get free. I just we for maintain it and run it properly and that we are do wrong.
The idea of replacement is politically based.
Yeah,
We
what
can
may I
agree
say?
with that to
May
the
I say
people.
everything where man come up with, it have a good and a bad in it. It's just how we use
If
it.
a man come up with it, we now remember say a bad law we are trying to go back to, you know, my brother, the law of the land, you know. Original common law, you know. And that we are trying to go back to. So if we are
Common
going back
law
to replacing
just
things, it
just
come like
mean
say we replace the original law with something else you know perfect and it a beat with to sickness. Police a give we ticket, them a mash up the stall where we go buy food down a town. Chinese a take over the land, them a take the whole of the gold out of the place. Nothing wrong with it, you know. But what we are get out of this, it will benefit everybody else except the one people where them say stand out. The many people there, you know. But one set of people that they will stand out.
Why we not get nothing out of it? Where we are doing all of this going?
Because the man them it come like a football game I go play. And the man them broke the whole of we foot them. Broke the whole of we ankle. Them broke the whole of we ankle and say let's go play some football now. So we are gonna have a fair game. The field unbalanced.
No go so that.
Now.
No go so. Hear what I say. You just use your time.
So hold on now. My brother,
Fireball. Let me say something.
Yeah, say regular people get a fair opportunity.
No man, let me just say something.
Where we need to go forward.
Yeah man. So let me say something.
No, where say about common law, brother?
Let me say something to you now, Fire.
Common law.
Fire.
Now listen, my God.
How much people in a country take their time go look up anything about the bank? Like we are going
very few.
Why very few?
Why? Because the person whoever is the entities them. Hold on, Plasma. The entities that are in charge of the entertainment streams and the educational streams do not promote or encourage a certain form of information to the masses. And that cause it. That's not fair. So them have them the Congo, move your Congo.
Yeah.
Brother, welcome to that man, my father. Here we are talking, come with the noise one time, you have to mute your phone or something in the background, my God. But me I say, our youth, them not get a fair opportunity. I never get a fair opportunity. If it wasn't for a rough life, I would never know the thing them when me know right now. And
I agree with you.
That is not fair.
Let's say I agree with you. You know, say a curiosity costs most things.
What do you mean when I say that?
Sometimes you're just curious. Like you look on the bank and you get enough information. You're like, yo, what the shit this?
The average mind, just think about it. You have people in the bank who don't know nothing about what go on, you know. Why? Because them so caught up in a world where society impose on them. Most people live them life and think say, yo, this is all life supposed to go. Not knowing say them is a business, a part of a bigger business where take place outside of that, and them still have a bigger business around on the international market. Most people know that them life is being classified as a business to the big boss them up top.
Most people know the name on the bird paper is the government name and not them know
what them do.
Listen
what me I say now. Listen up. Them know, them just not care for you.
Them can't know, man, my brother.
And guess what now? Look now. You see, with all your good intention.
What if them don't care?
Alright, hear me I say. You see, with all your good intention.
Can you hear me?
You know what you are going to do? You are going to disturb them. You are going to disturb them. So, like how you have the law of replacement. You have the law of frequency.
Brother, the law of replacement does not exist in the law of the universe. So I don't know where you get that from.
Alright, hear what I'm saying now. So you have frequency. So if me and you on the same frequency, we more likely to create some kind of conflict.
Brother, yeah, distract the reason, my father. This is not what I want to read about today, you know. They are trying to get some knowledge
Zulu
and spread awareness about what really are going on.
My class be confusion in our class, brother. I swear.
Yeah, my father.
I'm not trying to say. And yeah, this
understand.
the man trying to say the G. Please, just make the man go back to where I say.
Me and all the reason with him, for where him say, and he show me some higher heights. How him see it, and me just see it. Me not try distract in class or anything. Me respect where I go on with. You get me I say, cause and many. And him teach me just by him pulling up that. Like, him have me now, I gotta do even some more study on the Bank of Jamaica. Because me never studied that section.
You know, so I kind of understand where that brother had really this till. You ever know? The brother had just get the awaken out of the books in a read that him probably in a certain thing I study and feel like say the world controlled by a certain thing. But now that just as on them educate in a school, you know, them educated not to think the way outside the box, but out inside of the books. So you go buy law, but you never know. So there's things outside the law will protect you
Quite
yourself.
so.
Now that you
Quite
just
so.
awaken, you're
Me
actually
no
soon
knock
about
down
to
nothing, man. Me
apply.
appreciate everything. Me take everything
That's
as
something.
something necessary, as you say, fire.
Zulu.
Yeah, man. But time to
So
come,
you
you go
see,
really match the words them and put
him
them aside. I
say
go see which part them change the
fresh
words
out of the
on the paper pan.
indoctrination. Him fresh out of the indoctrination. So him not quite gather him thoughts them yet.
Congo, you try to say something?
Yes, I was saying, me a yard man. That means an accountant. Me a old timer. Me a big man. Me a over 65. And me a old Rasta man. Me used to live all in Nigeria. Me used to play all bass guitar with Bonwela. We do philosophy, we do psychology, we do sociology. We study the book of the dead, the coffin text, the negative confession, the hieroglyphics, the coming forth of the day by night, the Anunnaki books and the Anunnaki, all sort of things, my brother. And it just bleed me right down back to, because I understand fully why things is the way it is now. I really appreciate there is a little youth come up and come get enlightened and realize it. Because the item really chosen for true, for carry out this thing and for enlighten the world and where really are going, because a lot of us, my brother, we are not normal. We are not normal. When you sometimes you sit down and wonder, because all of us was born with intuition, but you can tamper with the person's intuition from the child from the person born. The chlorine water is a thing that mess up your pineal gland, make you turn fool, and you're hard for learn things. And through the white man them colonialism from them such and such a long time as use science on us physically and otherwise, doing the medical thing and give a food for eat, give a tablet for take, and give a supermarket food and all these things, and it mess up your body. So even sometimes the man all me I tell you the other day, say, look here, you better mind your land your mouth at supermarket and wholesale, because you will just start feel like you don't want to fuck woman again, a man you want to fuck. Stop eat, let them and make some things where manipulate your mind. You not even understand why you think the way you do. Until you can understand why you think the way you do, then you realize this whole fucking thing is a colonization thing. But another, no one talk to you about, Zulu is a number one for you, because I want to change the birth certificate, come out of this thing, So I just want a number, but I just love when me scroll and hear where the item get enlightened, because there's a revolution. You see right now what I am doing, a voodoo me do right now, because me realize it's the only thing Desaline forever. I have studied a lot of things about Asian voodoo and I realize it's a connection with your ancestors. You have to, no matter what, it's imperative that we get knowledge of our ancestors and come together. No matter what, we have to come together with the same understanding, find myself, because guess what? Actually, World War III start already, and them a come keep up them fuckery in there. I did a day, me dey a tax office. Yesterday, I think I did, Friday I was a tax office. Come me dey a tax office all who I can't me tax office all who me tell some me accountant and thing. And they me see them up there, needs them come up there now. I start to draft in some like 1 and 2 people, them see, I come inside and I tell them how easy and simple it is to just use that rather than cash. You don't have to use any cash anymore. And gently, mildly, because I saw. But you know what do it really? JN them, me see for them tagline pan the shirt them. But it go right back to the private sector. It is the private sector that keep us illiterate, stupid, dark, and fucking fool. That's we don't understand ourselves. Keep us entertained. That's we can't understand. Turn Rasta in a year just a dread and turn blood clot that I walk with Red Bull and Boma walker. See all digital tech Valiant. They manipulate with dance where we did have with spirituality where we did have in a reggae music. Them fuck it up. The private sector deliberately do it and commercialize it, because Bob, you see, Bob never better than nobody else, Bob and they did bad singer, and Bonnie Will and Peter, them, everybody was talking about the same cause, and then, know what, JVC and RG and the rest of private, after the media come to, because of them own the whole of them sitting there, them come together and take out Bob, all of them, two Bob have pretty ear and Bob Brown, and take out Bob, and then start to commercialize with reggae music, because them that use it as tourism and them make money and fight, but Bob is still maintaining the culture.
Congo man.
Yeah, make him speak, man. Hold on a plasma, make him speak, man. Don't stop him, man. Make him speak. Make him
Yes.
speak.
One.
You see every question
Yes.
them, man.
Yeah, so Bob them and thing with all of them uptown, a power up Oak Road, amongst the man them some pretty ear Rasta and the system, the private sector is them hide under the banner because you know me always ask me the question, my brother, the Minister of Security, when is the Prime Minister appoint the political ombudsman, and him appoint the Chief Justice, and him appoint the President of the Court of Appeal, and such and such. When it comes to the Minister of Security, who appoint the Minister of Security? The Prime Minister, yes, and the Court of Arm is representative of the Jamaican government, the Prime Minister. But as again now, the Commissioner of Police. Commissioner of Police, where does he take his order from? Him can't take him order from the Court of Arm, you know. Him represent the crown, is the crown him represent. So, and him is inferior, even though you see them put up the Court of Arm out of the Supreme Court down King Street and the big Supreme Court in the country. When them go in a court and argue matters and legal matters, them still not, is the crown rule. The crown set the laws, and it is a law when them go study, go talk in a context and different. Again, we have to advocate all the language. Cause back in the days, all most of them be there at UA, the faculty department. They try to get them to start to teach patois in a school because it was a common language and thing and not come off nothing. Another thing when I say, them take the entertainer them, the old time one them. And the young one them, that is the media do it, not the media, the private sector, them take the media, because all of them work together, you know, the media, the ECG, the Electoral Commission, because them are the bad man, them control the country, you know, not campaign and only right now, no, Queen's Council, church, is them is the oligarch who have the Freemason society in the country, where them and hold the order of the country, them control the account and all of the money, where them do them is take them and turn them in a millionaire and mad them rascal with the heap of money. And that them do them. Them mad them, take them, see them take out Bujo now because me, no Bujo, because Bujo are idiot to me. That's just personal.
Listen.
You're saying something?
No, go on talk, man.
Man say, listen, yeah, man,
Yes.
go on.
So look on Digicel take Valiant and turn him in a millionaire for sing Glock 40 pa my belly, me clot when me ready share dog shit when she ready. All them look at something there. And then yet you talk about crime and violence, like, you know, understand what breeds crime. What breeds crime? It's the environment, and it's a deliberate because them liquor now go sell any gunshot now fire because them sell Red Bull and boom and all them something. Dance I keep 25 hours a day in a Jamaica. Every day dance I distract the children them. You don't in my constituency that I'm all road Tower, the Prime Minister constituency. You have Drawsless night, Topless Tuesday, all them fucker there where the man sit down and turn the road, the major road, Olympic way in a hip strip, and a little pit them, the big man them and fuck after little pit them, and a pair fucker the man them sit down and then 10p 9 for win for come do the same fucking thing. Cause all of them are the same thing. I'm live there and see it and that's why you see me just turn to voodoo and say, you see me? Me not more Desaline 80 forever. Desaline, because I go give them freedom when you go back to your ancestor. You know, like you go to school and then beat you up and you, when you look up you go to school and then beat. Now go tell my mother and my father. Well, we are go back to our ancestor. We must teach the children how to go back to our ancestor. That's the important thing. That's what can get rid of the government. That's what can get rid of the government. Because we not realize we not go dead because we can't dead. And that we not understand physics. Say everything is about energy, frequency, and vibration. We never die. Never. And that them use Christianity and not drive a piece of fear in the rascal. But when you're dead, I'm gonna this and one bag of thing and fuck up. Anyway, my brother, me just want you just show up your number. That's why I can get to talk to you upon the thing next time. Upon the work.
I just follow you a while ago. Just send me a message, my father. Me have a respond to you.
Yeah. All of the rest of man, blessed love my Lord.
Because the message that we speak a while ago is a spiritual message, and we see your spiritual alliance. So we are making
yeah, man.
in the people's court said we. So you can help the people in the right way, you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, my father.
Yeah.
Enough respect.
You say you know the financial way. You know the financial way. So a lot of
man,
things you know step on the journey. You see me? I'm want to say about something where you say about Bob. And Bunny Whale and Peter Touch, cause Peter Touch a fireman, you know.
Yeah, man,
So
them burn
here
out,
we
them
go
they
on
burn
with
out Peter and Pete.
here we
Nobody
go
never
on
like
with
Peter.
New
Lindy
Whalers.
Dollar Pin them and the whole of them in a JBC. The whole of them, where you see them there going there. Nobody never like Rasta. Nobody at time me lose all my work to blood clot at Treasure Beach. Show me the dreadlocks. So appear, and you see the same set of people, me see all the politicians no man yeah, where I get culture and a fight against all Queen Africa. I try to burn out Queen Africa with our truth and our rights, we shall talk about. The man them the private sector decide to buy out the whole of the DJ them and scoop up the whole of them in a one and have them in a one big batty boy life and transgender business. And that, in
But
order
them
for, why
can
you think Vibes
program
Cartel,
them.
them take Vibes
Them
Cartel?
can
It is
program them.
important that there's a war taking place right now, heavy duty war, not the heaviest, because you have one going in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where it is the most, and the Somali, some terrible data going down there, so where them a kill with one another. But for the time being, them a talk about Palestine, and there's a war
You
start
see what I
already.
go on in Congo, my father. You
Eh?
see what I go on, man. And many people that see what I go on in Congo.
Yeah.
Be a little bit
What if I
have
go
a
on,
mind and take
Yeah.
out coal ball and them thing there, you see me?
Yeah, and
No,
nobody,
you see
nobody
that?
in Jamaica is not talking about it. It is normal, and
Yeah,
people
because
just
in a company news, them not
no,
publicize them thing there.
no. CBS, BBC, Cable
Hold
News
on,
Network,
hold on,
CNN, none of them not carrying it.
Father Congo and plasma. One of the main thing why that I go on a Congo for the minerals them down there, though.
Yes, yeah,
Mm.
quite
You know,
so.
say most of
Yeah,
the
man.
minerals
Coal
them they are
mall.
Congo, they are Jamaica. Cobalt and all
Ye-
of them sit they are
yes,
Jamaica. And them are do mining
yes.
upon them without people
Yeah.
them and know what I go on. But me I
Right
say my
now,
father, now that
right
we
now,
know all of them thing, yeah, it is the time
yeah,
for we to start act up on whatever we know. My
yeah.
platform is not a platform to talk about problem. We bring solution.
Solution we dealing.
Everything we talk, every problem have a solution and we work with the
True,
solution them. You
quite
see me?
so.
So I realize there's a man we have experience in our one, and the youth
Yeah,
them have a
man.
pass some guidance to the thing, my father. So we are gonna
This is
connect, we
same
are
like
gonna
how
do
Bob
somebody
Marley
else.
used
We are
Bob
gonna pick
Marley used
somebody
Selassie
else. A
speech.
couple people, well, they are want to say something, my father. So more you give them a little time to say something. If anything, we rotate it
Okay,
back on it. See me?
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Rablin, you did that say something earlier.
Yeah, me I try to say, you see where the money attack, a reality the money attack, you know. But never
Yes,
we
I.
not go look on it and say a reality, you know. But me I go tell you a reality the money attack, reality. Because the music, you see, the music, it a bring down enough for the youth them. It a bring down the girl pitney them too. And them not look into that, right? Me I go tell you, it a bring down the girl them, it a bring down the youth them too. The music. See? Look on them reality artists when me not hear about her. Me not hear nothing about Bugle and Bugle are reality artists. See? Them one not publish it, them voice cartel with them suck good and then girl suck this and suck that. And them artists that I might get the most promotion. Eh? They have the reality, me a reality the man attack. A reality. And all this cartel him sing about a girl that so good and girl this and girl that and I the whole of the world are run down. The whole of the
Yeah.
world like them are run down. Sucking wood and girl this and girl that skin out this and brother reality attack. Big
Yo,
up yourself here, youth. Big up my general, a reality attack.
a demoralization a go on. A war a go on, you know. A demoralization a go on, you know. Cause the man them use the music where should have be the power for free the people and turn the woman them in a dog. You
Yes,
get what me I
brother.
say?
Yes, general and a lie. Yes. Yes, and a y'all wanna
Remember
look
say,
on the
from you
same
turn
idea
the
too.
woman them in a dog, you know, they all like pitting them become dog puppy, you know.
Yes,
You see
man.
me?
Yes.
Cause the woman them become a bitch and them nah no moral and no standard. If you hear something where you hear that one the name Shensi a sing boy, she a lead the woman them you know. So
Thank you very
me a
much,
show you the
brother.
war we are going in the nation. So demoralization I bring down with consciousness to a ground level, which if you defeat the mother for the nation, if you defeat the mother for the nation, you sire the creation.
Yeah.
That's why the Muslim them not allow the woman them to do certain thing and them not get certain power. Because if them really immoral, brother, them very immoral, and them will bring the society to its knees. You get
All
what me
right,
I say?
all right. Let me suggest something and tell you then. Look at this. You can barely find a decent woman nowadays, you know. You can barely find a decent woman nowadays. Decent woman hard to find. Them hard to find. And because of what? The music or them all is kind music I teach them to tell lie, to trick the man them, take the man them for fool. So all because of the music, because a woman not be a woman of himself no more. She's not a woman of herself no
It
more.
up to enough of man them fool too, cause no man find man them condone.
We not gonna say it difficult or it impossible because a whole heap of real woman out there look for a real man and say them
Yeah,
can't
but
find
them
real
some
man.
of them hard
You
to
see,
find.
Pray? So
Them
the
hard to
ones them
find.
need to stop looking at dance hall for find a good woman. Stop going at the club them, go look for find a good woman. Stop go round a back road, go look for find a good woman. You see?
Yeah.
True.
That's alone me can say to you right now.
No, me
We
understand.
say
me
Zulu. We have to
them
go
thing
to
about
a
them hard to
library.
find.
We have to
Yeah.
start a library.
You see the priest start go up in the hills where the rasta them there par up a dub club and them place there. No might find a good empress round one of them cut there.
Ah, say something
Even
to
on the
come.
countryside.
Go, you know.
You see the woman them, you see along a town when I market you see some woman come from country and I sell them goods. You have some nice empress down there, brother. If me never overbook right now, I don't a town mood I go take up one of them nice one there and help them out. Cause you see a woman, enough woman look for a man we already established. Enough woman, most man look for the woman we already established. But you see when you can find a gemstone out in the field when it rough and polish it off for it bill, you have everybody bad mind for the same stone. Say, boy, along to the choice like when TikTok police say. Pick up yourself, TikTok police. Father G British there in a place. My God, what one? The man represent for good music and be things, you know.
Abantu Zulu, my chief, salute. Dr. K, salute to all of the warriors them. You start, you see me?
Oh.
But you know me there in Abantu, I go and listen with my two big ears them and bull out me eye like an antenna, you see me?
That's a phone.
Alright, me there, bro.
Bring them coming on the road, the outside.
Yeah, man, we don't know apology.
Me nah hear nothing about some good artists again, brother. Cause the reality artists them come out, man, them a hide.
Yeah, well, it's a chat pass, brother.
No, we never catch a one, but we know bugle reality artists.
You have my middle song, you know, my brother, but I stop the music because of the same thing on the day I talk about. And I realize that my energy not really in line with whatever I go on and the message not really get to go out the way. So I just cut that and take it a different avenue. But you still have good artists out there who are the support and them get demotivated because of how the industry set. And we know the industry is all about business. So real people need to go back to we now choose nothing different because the original route always there.
Alright. Now say one thing. Someone young artists when they come up, here the first thing they start singing, them a chopper, them a this girl a suck them wood and all kind of bumbo class thing, brother. It think sick my stomach, yeah, brother. It think sick my stomach.
Remember, you know, you see music, a word, sound, and power, you know.
Yes, man. Yes.
Yeah, word, sound, and power.
Brother. You see, my platform is not a platform to talk about all of them foolishness. I don't know talk about right now, gone. We are for the topic now where we start out. But we start out talking about the Bank of Jamaica and how people figure reclaim them securities from all of the corporations who are all securities for them and I make them have to pay security interest. You see, Pray, when one of you collect security interest, when end up at pay it. That are the main objective what we're supposed to depend on, Father, and that is what my platform is about. Oh, for find a real solution for the problem we have. You see me, I just my boy, when name the Al something and the L, one Moorish brother name, did forward up and straight the topic and try go against whatever we are saying. But people always forward them way to navigate the topic in a different way because the message we have a spit out right now. If 15% of the population fi catch on to whatever we are talking about, the system turn over. People are going to start influence other people and that being start go on from we start talk about the bird paper and now for verify a bird paper. We not talk about what L.A. Lewis did I say, because L.A. Lewis did just as a people to come sign up to for them system. And we not against whatever them want to do. Everybody have a choice and a conscience of a mind to do whatever they want to do. But we are show people how to verify the stock certificate that was issued to you. And the reason why I bring up the Bank of Jamaica, the Bank of Jamaica issue all securities, local securities. You see me? Them are the registrar. Look on your birth certificate and tell me how for signature upon it. One signature. Oh, you know what is a signature? A signature is a sigil, a symbol will represent somebody or a thing. So the signature with upon the birth paper, me I talk about the one where people use a pen and write. So me not talk about the one where people type out in a full capital letter. Me not talk about the name them will type out in a full capital letter. The signature, one signature alone upon it, and it will come from the registrar. Who is the registrar? So that's why I bring up the Bank of Jamaica and show them purpose. So me could try escape on the topic for the little time we have before me jump off for the live. Who interested to ask some questions so we can forward said way. I mean, know everybody not gonna agree with me I say. And most people not gonna understand what we say. It gonna sound like a foolishness we talk. But question yourself, then you ask you a valid question.
Tell you how me get mine, you know, me G. You remember when they tell me, say, yo, if me go down there, me sound like, the way me did explain it to you, you say, it sound like them are going to turn me down. I go at Duke Street, me done, and me get the farm and thing, sign up the farm and thing, and the woman are going to ask me where me get that farm from. Then, after me forgot pay my money, you know, the woman are going to ask me where me get that farm from. So me say, look here, me need to verify me thing, and the woman say, yo, me forgot the next cashier. Me go at the next cashier, what the woman walk from me, you know, me G. Well, listen me, you know, what the woman walk from me. Anyway, me tell them, say, me want to chat to the supervisor. She come out and she tell me, say, yo, me have to go down a RGD, down a Spanish Town, go talk to somebody. So, me and her, they are toe-to-toe silly now. Me I say, yo, I bet you have your life certificate, and she tell me about no. Anyway, I go down a Spanish Town, my brother. And you get a number, and me wait in a line, brother. So when I go to the cashier, me just do where me hear you upon one line, where you tell me to do. Just give them the money, brother, and turn your face. And at that, me do me done. Me just give them the money and turn my face, me done. You see, after me do that done, then put me in one room, in one corner, to sit down to talk to somebody. The woman will ask me, how me get this? You know what me do? I walk out of the RGD, you know, my brother. Me just want to say me get my receipt, you know. You see, about 2 days after that, me done, them call me, say, yo, me for bring in my birth paper and my driver's license. So, them copy the driver's license and the birth paper, my brother. And the next day, me done, me get the certificate. You believe that? The next day, yep, my bro, if me did a call if I tell you one night, the next day, them call me and me get the fucking certificate, my G. You hear me, I tell you? The next day. Them people are fuck with the intelligence, brother. Them are mash up with meds.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. That's a code. That's a code, man.
Intelligence auto. I don't know if you watch my live them since recently, but your sister only forward to debate with whatever we are doing.
Yeah, and some of them are system puppet me done. Because them don't
gatekeeper,
bro.
Ever hear about principalities?
Last night, me I watch one on YouTube. When me take out some notes to my brother. Where you talk about the me don't want to tell no lie, me going on my notes. Me jot down when you talk, you know, my brother. You see me? Me jot down when you talk. You talk about something on the phone you take long for load up. Hold on, my brother.
But that talk about the biometric importance of the biometric data.
Yeah, and they talk about how forgetting your trust and all thing there. You see me? Yeah, man. So that's why in the class to reach, you know. Because some people don't know what time it is to chew, you know, me done. Till it get too late for them.
Yeah. So are you the link? One of the office number.
Yeah, man. Me see him one, bro. Me see him one.
I think early this morning we get a message from Abby. I said somebody about the trust.
Me see him one, brother. Cause guess what? We not gonna make them take with no fool no more, you know, me done. I done with them thing they done.
So, Zulu.
Yeah,
Zulu. Yeah, question. So if me link up with you, you can take with you the process, see?
You know, so I kind of fully book right now. I not take on no work.
People,
I
yeah,
not
see, we
take
talk
on
about that.
nobody.
People say they talk about the People's Court of Jamaica. How to
Yeah.
create
So
one
you
of
see,
that.
hold on now. We are set the thing, my father. For now, and in K Bantu, we see up top, him response to initiate people in the tribe. And we are help people secure them identity. We not sign up nobody to nothing. You see me? We just help people in the process of securing them identity. That's all. And it's not me. You have Nina K. Bantu where me set a point to deal with that. Him are the spiritual advisor. You're my father. I am that right there. So everybody who interested in the People's Court of America, when you try to contact the spiritual advisor, Nina K. Bantu.
Yeah.
We have G British said we and Plasma as the knowledge keeper said we. So the ones that have to connect up. Plasma, you need to connect up with my plasma. A good one.
Yeah, man, weekend me a connect up. Yo, if you need the birth certificate or the verification of live birth, you can link me to same way, you see me? Zulu are the only
Yeah.
party in a major part of it we are get to calculate, you see me?
You see what we are doing right now? We have an office still in my father and people in the office like Abby and me have a couple people from the gun where help me deal with certain things. But me personally now appoint myself to the I mean I want to put it on the record for other people here because some people tell it my father.
Yeah, yeah.
That's our word. Me understand what you're saying. Me understand.
Nobody right now.
All right. So that matter are
Family
that
matters right now, secure myself and the immediate family in the tribe. Enough of them have to cost me extra time and extra effort and extra thing. So I have to focus on that before I start doing nothing else to nobody. You see, pray.
all right. That's our word.
When we have my father, we have the classes, them step by step, or how to set up on the thing in my link in my bio. Nobody not see it. Nobody not click. Only $45 for subscribing, my brother. I want to get information on how to get on a live birth record. If you don't get it one way, we show you another way and another way. We show you how to set up on the trust. We show you how to make the affidavit. We show you how to make the declaration. It's only $45.
Yeah, man, we are going to do that, man. We are going to
If you do that, I'm going to link me and pay me $300 an hour for talk. For a private session. I know people don't have the time or the effort or energy or the money to do all of them sitting there. So when you take the due diligence and when you go on YouTube, I want to say them on YouTube and I get information. Imagine. Go on YouTube and catch it for a go and who can afford
last night, me I tell me G, me I listen to this on the YouTube. Where you say you have to create your own document to show that you are the living man.
Yeah.
Get a notice in writing. Yeah, man, get a notice in writing. First,
Yeah, man,
explain all of them things that me tell you, me have done, my brother. So me jot down when you talk. You see me?
my father. And me
Yeah,
have a
man.
book about for release with steps to every single thing. And
Yeah.
templates to every single thing that are free, not dumb. G
Yeah.
British are the man where I organize the launch of the book. So everybody who are interested for the book, when you can link G British. Me are appointing for with the book, the launch and organize for everybody who walk forward at the launch. If you forward at the launch, you get an autograph in the book and that will appraise the book value.
Yeah, but if you tell the people that we say 7,000 US the book begin for.
We now have a pressure Jamaican people, you know. The information in the book value way more than 7,000 US, but we are going to try not to pressure them. Jamaican people have to find 200, 300 US.
Because them are listening Abantu.
Yeah.
So how you say go here?
Yo, here we go on Zulu, you know you can chop up the
What
book
go on
in
in
some...
British? You see what go on? The book is limited edition. You see the first set of book, less than 200 copy we are print. And the amount of people link upon book, someone and I will get none. You see me? So the first printing are just the people who are there at the launch. Afterwards, I don't know how it will go. I remember say the book is not a public book. It will not be published. If you don't know what that means. People now just can go up on the internet and find the book and download it and read it. And I want a book like that. And if you don't do something on the internet, you know it's a violation that to the original self-executing contract with the original author and the creators of the book deal with. And the book there is already property of a trust. So anybody will have it, you know, go treat it like the book of the Maccabees when it did get banned. Because once the government here so don't have that, they might go hunt you down. They might have it as an illegal substance. I tell you, no citizen not supposed to have the book there. You see, pray.
Yeah, Chief, I'm here, Chief.
Mm-hmm. So we have to just organize our happy state. As we tell the people, say time is limited. And the energy is everything. The energy make we can talk right now. Without the energy, we move. We know the shops. So 7,000 US, what did I say, Nisha? We still a try. We know say some people can't afford 7,000 US. You see me? We know some people can't afford the 7,000 US. In the book, what the book consider all for bring every on earth from step one right to the end. You see me? And still showing a little bit of how to operate in the private afterwards. As a living man and woman and all, not for waive the right. So we are talking about perpetuity. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You see me? And you can have every single thing, but you don't know how to operate with it because you don't know how the system really structure. The book they break down the system in our biblical context. You know, I'm put it up on phone a little bit like, oh no, we will not do that right now. So we are doing, we are working on the printing. I'm going to tell you what we say a limited edition for a limited amount of people. You see, pray. What if you are not a citizen? Father advance, fully deep in my father, while outside. So Father
Blessed advance.
God need me to go with.
I pray now, blessing.
Fully my father, everything up and running.
Yeah, man, everything up and running, man. Some little issue me not try to deal with. Still the same place, man. Talk to G British this man, man. Still the same place I deal with issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, same so.
That's not far for the year, man, my father.
Yeah, man, that's all go on, man.
Yeah. Fully, man.
Yeah, man, I listen
Everything
to
differently.
TikTok police, because myself.
Everything up differently advanced.
Yeah, man, you up like 7, man. Believe, man.
Wild, man, my father.
Bless up advance. Deeply, boss.
Yes. G British, big up yourself, see, man. You know what code.
Yeah, man.
That matters. Big up yourself, see, man. Whole school. Big up everybody.
Up, Father. Big up yourself. Up.
I chair my reason a while ago that talk about the Bank of Jamaica and how them have the whole of we wealth down there. You know, accounts
Yeah.
to him. And how we are go back and take it from them till we go on some whole heap of different ways for bonfire for the system. You know, we didn't take it.
Then I listen to you, man. Yeah, but good day I go and listen to you, man. Believe me, man.
That matter, you know, go back down something under the eye job from where they are.
Yeah. You know, say, yeah, man, my father, me have some forward up all the week, yeah. Black Russian, and cherry pie.
Yeah, I know. Sounding great.
See me? Me have half a Black Russian and half a cherry pie.
That sounds good.
No.
It a forward, man, in a week, yeah, man. So me I reach a foot the weekend, yeah, man. So me can make some reach, yeah, man. Me I reach a foot now weekend, yeah, brother.
But I go down from them side before them time they still but me mechanic you. Steady.
You make me know, man. If you go down there, you can connect same way, man. Cause you one connect, you know, me can make something reach you down there to same way.
See a G British and advance govern them Western really.
You
Right,
know, say,
Yeah, we see a D British town.
right, the man
Yeah.
a place, man. A
You
bad
there.
town. I will have a place, man.
See
A bad
a
town.
code, that a code fam.
Mm. That is it. Yeah, you know, so my soul link up.
Yeah, man,
You see
my
me?
father fully active.
Yeah, man, I want to go. My soul link up, man. Believe.
Fine.
Family, big up on yourself.
Yeah, man, you Dian. You just a check in, upness.
Hey,
Greetings. Hey. Okay.
just here listening.
Okay.
Alright, then give thanks to the check in, man. So what else up on the agenda? Cause really some questions so forward to answer idea. Come on, no more questions of the day. G British, come on for the artist, them a new song now record from where they are.
Yeah, man, you know, we are doing what we are doing, but we still have to wait for the chief before we even acknowledge anything, and we are focused on free, not dumb same way, you see me?
What are the free? What are the free?
Yeah.
Our song and name free, not do about to drop out city.
Yeah, man, so, you know, we still are doing what we are the same way, you see me?
Good man, father.
You say you not redeem on the release.
Yeah, you know, so we are work on something, my brother. I'm gonna tell you, so we have to link up, man. You see me? G British are the music man in the plasma. Them man know say yeah music man. Not really night. G British are assigned to do all music right now. You see me?
That's a code, man.
Yeah, man.
We have a connect up, man.
So all resources then are G British and any artist who want link up with Zulu and try get to G British right now. If you don't have a song or you want to play phone, you get to G British. You see me? Because we work through G British to advertise all music said we but we still say a G British are the music man right there, so you see it.
Yeah, you know that chief, I am the man will uplift them brain.
A code man. That's
Yeah,
my
man.
job. I stick to my job. You know,
Alright,
say
Dr. K, what go on with you, Dr. K?
day and night in the road I push the music in a G
Up
British.
in the building, man.
Salute, Dr. K, man.
Dr. K is another music man. Him send me a catalog of song with the to you.
Tell me, make me go on, let me hear what go on with it, you hear?
Me not go send it.
Yeah, man. That's some music from the days.
Why you email G?
I pick them up,
No,
man.
I don't know if everybody ever want to send a song one time. We know what that for one.
Mm.
So after the
No,
year,
me just want to listen through the WhatsApp thing.
Yeah, man. Wow. Them the way there.
You see me, sir? Anywhere we go, we can WhatsApp it to the selector, them and make them play it. You see me?
you see, pray.
Yeah.
A code man, my father.
As some bean and red peas, me they are stew down in Abantu.
What? I tell you the spot.
Yeah, man, that me they are go and mash up in idea with some banana dumpling.
I go for a plate and forward the G British.
Yeah, man.
Real. Well, we get the question area and then we go and take in some things and things that I go and bring back home, you know? Some tomatoes.
No,
And
as they say that Nina K, Father K, yo, I will parade forward, you know. Me see Ansem a take over, you know. Brother, me
Yeah, man.
Ansem a move out, you know.
Yeah, man. I prepare fit, man. I was on sorry and them thing there. They done going from the April the 1st, you know? I remember
Yeah,
saying
man,
one new year.
say this time to put thing in a ground, you know.
Yeah, man. I hear from you
Parade
now. It's a
forward.
plan, man. A good thing. A good plan. Suppose I have
Yeah,
a
man,
bug. I come up
the
here.
ants them never tell a lie. Them a look higher place to bring me. See them a move them feeding from out of the ground and I move it up in a place. You see me? So I
Yeah, man.
move up in a
We
place
have
them
to
and
put in
them
the food
feed them.
same way, you know. Naturally, we have to sustain ourselves naturally. And that's the key play we have to show the people themselves. Or if we really take themselves and try self-sustenance. Because you know, the one of the can up on earth and be broken up and I talk about we poor now. Cut out them mindset and bad enough poor again, brother. You get the age of 18, you do a reclaimment, so you don't want to do nothing. You just sit down lazy because you never know about it. Now we come and tell about it. Get up, stand up for your right. Do a Bob Marley say, get up stand up for your right, you know. You understand? Them cannot educate you for no equal opportunity. Them done, we done go to school already and them never teach us none of this in school. That's why enough people fool to it. We not tell them people them things I come like a parables to people, you know. Because in a
Remember
school,
say we got school. Indoctrination. And no education,
that's what you get, man.
indoctrination.
Because a slavery I go on now, you have a rough part of slavery and you have a finishing part of slavery, just like a furniture. You understand? The finishing part of
I
slavery
wait
right
there.
now, no cane, no plan. A house, them a take back the land, them a build real estate. You understand?
Yes.
Because them now plan sugar plantation again. A real estate with the same people. So, oh, we so poor, but we seem to have money to pay for so much things. How can we so poor and still can buy everything? You know, realize that Jamaica could never poor. Jamaica, poor people like Venezuela, brother, who can buy something. We are buy every fucking thing.
Never. Never.
The way the man
Yo,
appreciate
what you
Jamaica,
know,
free box,
Doctor?
free container of chicken and send come give them, you know. Yeah, free them say yes, we are look forward for no. The consumption contract is highly recommended of consummation. You understand? No production. Just full consumption, spend out your money. So you people will always be workers to consume and spend. And so you get back your things, man, it's a return, recycle of material through human workforce. You understand? Human, you understand? Structure.
Well, Father K, and me and Zulu, they are run over the UE and UTech thing one night time for the ground with them there. And when me and Zulu will run the map on the file and the history.
Yeah.
When we find out, you see, UE and UTech at them usually train the slave them before them, when them just get incorporated. You know, them train the slave them what them for do, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And they say school staff and the head eye council.
yes, man, at them train the slave them what for do. Literally, a UE and UTech used to train, just train the slave them what
So you that?
on the
Universal
plantation.
knowledge. And
That's David
colonial knowledge.
Rockefeller. That's the same person, David Rockefeller.
Huh?
Yeah, man, I feed them foundation to man. I them pan side man. Feed them money.
I feed them
They
foundation,
enough.
man. I
And
them
them
start
the
it,
working
man.
system, the Rockefellers.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's
Yeah,
same
man,
one.
but him establish a camp everywhere and he turn in a college now. So
Yeah.
when you get the well slave indoctrination at the college people them start act like them more than society. So
Same,
you
sir.
know what them do? Them give them the filth and dump the filth inside of them and them feel like them more than everybody else. So them now project the filth on everybody because them feel like them there above, a touch above the rest. You get what me I say? When them no know say I pay filth the man them dump in them mind and get them for indoctrinate the world. You get what me I say? And that's where the misinformation a come from. Because when a man have the indoctrination, him thinks him have the education, him think him have universal knowledge. But him not have universal knowledge, him just have the knowledge where a man give to him, so him only can regurgitate it. That's why everything him a teach him have to go back to the books and him only know by the books, and anything outside of the books him is fool to it. You get what me I say?
Exactly, so you lose your mind by the time you left school. So when you hear Abantu come and show you what I go and hear, oh, I want him, oh, you must.
I want him.
You must see, he look like him come against the green. He look like him come against the orange. All the purple, I want to try for though. Eh?
So him pick
But get
up
some
a
knowledge better
water.
because them flip your paper, the paper script from what? Natural law to maritime. What marine mean? Force. Guarded.
Yeah, man.
Force. Marooning. Lock back behind the wall. Self-defense. Fight. Hustle. Demand. Take. That all like mean, no? Maritime, you know. Martial law. And ground. Simple like that.
Law
That's
of
it.
the water. Law of the
Yeah.
sea. A
Pump and
piracy.
ground.
A piracy
Come take
that
over.
man.
Capture.
Piracy.
Yes,
Piracy,
brother.
you know.
Piracy. Capture
Foreign
them.
law. Cause the foreign law for come in from the sea, you know. A piracy a go
Same
on,
way.
you know.
So the people them couldn't see that because you know the man them don't tell them say tricks and trade and match it boxing business. So them not understand say there is a simple code. Remember every big things, you know. You have a big old bank account where you work and make your money, you know. And what really are the quickest thing to you know one code? Can make a check code trick you had it done, you know. And that me I tell you know. So the smallest simple straw blind eye.
You can't the figure. The cow jump over the moon. The little dog laugh to see such fun. And the dish run away with the spoon.
All them things you see all them something there, me don't you used to check so them something they are fuckery, you know. Me say I swear me say that
Tell them what them a do. Tell them
brother, when the man
what
tell
them
me
a
say the
do.
cow jump over the moon, me check say something where me I realize say brother, me have the what I know, the crescent moon. The cow jump out and the little dog a laugh because them see it as such a fun. While the dish I run away with, brother, your food you cannot
That's
get food.
separation
You
and
plan the
hungry.
food and can't get none for yam. Your dish I run
man.
away with your spoon because what?
Food
You have
and
your yam where you spit
separation.
out. You don't have no food, you know, and you produce
What
good
that
food
up?
from the
And him
beginning.
say, the first thing him say, hey, giggle, giggle. That
You
means
club
say
giggle,
you love
you
it.
like everything you see, you giggle, you done said, you're ignorant. Fool,
Man, you
fool,
not
as
take
them tell
nothing
you.
serious,
All
man.
fool
You
there.
giggle, giggle there. You laugh, laugh too much, man. You not take
When
nothing
a person on the way
serious.
through the first thing there, that can't
Yeah,
hide nothing,
man.
brother.
Giggle,
That no answer
giggle,
question.
man.
So,
My
hey, giggle,
brother,
giggle, you go and giggle like you're a
hold
cat
on.
and figure.
My brother, it's already in the scripture. It's said even in the Maccabees and in Deuteronomy say we're gonna till the land and we now get nothing from it. So the next
Same
nation are gonna earn
prophecy.
from it.
Same way, we get them many farms. Just like them say, Jesus, them say, God called by many ways, name, many names. But we don't understand, brother. How much name them call we by? Remember now, we literal them call, so you know, we are the children OF, and OF mean what? Look for nanny off the maroon. Where you say, you know, check it out I know. When how do you come off between us? So every word is single, every word of a meaning, you know. Listen now. If our four parents, first them deal with it too, and we are the children of. So what I know? How the God there? Who are your creator? Who created us? We start look the other way. Them teach us to look somewhere else while them take what beneath your foot.
So
And
hold
that's our
on there.
problem to
Me
today
now
day.
cut your Dr. K. When you wait upon God, so hold on there, we and the devil there. Cause if God gone and us, we and the devil apart.
God don't
We
create
and the
you and him
devil
conquer God
apart.
already, brother. God are your four. You know, you only get the name
And
God.
God
Listen.
are we. Yeah.
Yeah, me assure people say you only get all. And that's just a reality. We are talking about natural law now. This is done when no man can give you. Just try to think outside of the book, outside of the box. Free up your mind and listen over here and try to take it clearly as it is and try to see. Nobody give you this law. Your book a womb of mind. Remember, you know, man mean mind, you know. That's just take it from there, so. Man just mean mind per earth. That's all it mean. A mind start from where? It start from the womb. So the first mind per earth have to be a womb of mind. So a woman will walk with herself, only walk with a womb of mind. That's all she is, a woman. She walk with a womb of mind. So the womb of man, and we is now mind, which is man, singular. Right? So we is a singular as man. Full of pulsive, full of force. Them know that. So all we need was the force now. So the woman I walk with our womb in order to bring back man on earth. So it's a give thanks to woman who bring forth. What can bring forth? Man not bring forth. Woman bring forth the son of man. We are always gonna be the son, brother. You never see him for change naturally. If you get a son tomorrow morning, he might go call you daddy. And that child must call your mother what? Grand. No God that. And that's how we gone now. You know God know, you know. I said these titles come naturally. These titles never come by no man come here and say, I award you the father. Them try to rob your title by take your pitney. So the government say him own your pitney and you them say register the child. So you abandon the child and him take the child now. So you became what? You are the mother and father becomes the parent. It's photocopy. Just like natural law to common law. Them switch
So
the laws
you
them.
become the parents.
Right, the words them, so that's how them change the words pan you. So I see them thing brother. With the book is same, so we lose everything. Them educate you to change the words, so we lose it by the books. Because in a film scripture, when them say male, they matter about animal, female animal and man animal. See? When they matter about the woman waters, them call it a portal and a vessel. And describe the era we should do as a dock. You understand? When we say bird, them have a different meaning for bird. Them call it birds, like which part the ship go. So all these things, the name change, them switch everything. So use a duality. You live your work operating in duality now. So now you're not two world operates. You're not fictitious.
System.
Right. You're not a fictitious world and a physical world. That's the whole thing. So in the fictitious world, you get a ban. Means that we don't need to put the handcuff on your hand again. We put it there by word and your paperwork. So based upon the paperwork where you wave, it show what band you on it. See? So the birth certificate band, whenever you wave that, you on it what? A corporation of who give birth to you. So that's where the band you wave you wave your paperwork on it. So if you wave your birth certificate and a live birth certificate, you do a live band. So you open a living trust. Because you come from a live band, you have a living trust. You understand? Because you can't trust in the dead, brother. You're trusting in the living, because the living can't keep. Who keep the history? Who keep the God alive? God can't exist without you, you know. Remember, you know, you are the son of. So that word stand a big indication between any banker.
Only that's living people keep records, you know. Only
you know that me I tell you because if you're dead right now, all of we dead. Who is here to keep records?
Yeah, that me I show you living
that me I try to show you. So them not no God over way. It tell you in the beginning, I just we take the words, them teach you, feel see the words, them and call it something different that way you're going to school to learn. Alright. You go and learn to call a man a person, and you still learn. A person is not a physical living being. A living, you understand? A person is called a fictitious.
That dead
You understand?
entity.
All right.
Yeah,
You call a man, you can call a man a
fictitious.
citizen. That's a corporation. See,
Yeah.
when you go to school, go register as man or woman.
A dead man, that citizen have no right, no privilege.
You know that me I try to
nothing.
show you. So these words of them teach us to you, and them graduate us with it too. So the slave master
And
now come to come help
and
him,
the
I come to go against
politician,
me all the time.
the politician them use statues and act for rule over we.
Exactly. That's all them can use. Them can only act.
Go rule a living man. They can't tell man
You
about
have to act
statues.
as. You have to act
Anything
as.
they act artificial.
So when I tell you, say, the people of Jamaica, half in between the so who signed the signature there? That the signature means say somebody was before you.
Yeah. But them still in go and say the people of Jamaica, and then him say citizens. The citizens.
In the documentation of the body, and when you sign them, tell you say state your nationality. So what's your nationality compared to your citizen? So these things are what people don't really check out when we graduate from school long time ago. And get a done again and come back again and learn again.
I'm asking, are you a citizen of any country?
And why you have to give him consent? Yes, sir. I am a citizen and we want justice. Citizens of Jamaica not getting justice. Citizens don't have rights. Citizens is being controlled by an entity that...
Right, Dr. K, you saw the boy them call the man them say on the paper says state your nationality. So and them put state in it, you know, brother, that alone defile you make it artificial.
Exactly, because you only have state if you have an estate. You understand?
So
the estate is in trust with who?
Nationality.
So if you can't state your nationality, you don't know who you is. So
So
Bob Marley said, we know who we are, we know where we are from. Are you satisfied yet? You're asking enough questions. We're going to the promised land. Where it is, we never tell you. We just tell the people them so them to get up and stand up, to feed them right. You see me, only you alone can free your own mind. I mean, say me can't force no one. Bantu can't force no one, no one head. Nobody can force it. You see, anytime the light shine upon your brother, and you realize, remember say shine upon you sometimes 2 times, before you realize that the light really catch you, you know. Because some people when the light shine upon them can't believe they still hide.
they still can't see.
Yeah, I shut them here, I see them, I still hide. But when the light shine upon you, know what you see, say, you identify yourself, say, yes, the light shine upon me. Rasa me this? I really me this? And you say, yo, them find me, you realize them find you say, alright, time for you defend yourself now, because them find you. So you just really use your brains. But all along, you're in the book, I follow a book and say, go down the direction, bend down to a hole. Look, brother, the man that search for you have a brains that search for you. That me I try to tell you. Them outside of your book, them I search for you like dog. With all smell of dog and all kind of things. Oh, you go out of them people there. Time for you to use your brains. You never designed that way there. Defend yourself.
Man, I use it for you.
Yeah, man, defend yourself. This is time to stand up and defend yourself.
They say, Nina K, I enough people for go back when them get certain vision, go watch Wizard of Oz. I want the greatest writer them write it and him reveal the
Yeah, man, them thing they show you a lot of things, man.
I think them kill him feet, you know. Yeah, them never show they get a fight, you know, long. Remember, say
Even
Wizard
the same
of Oz
show.
was a theater movie, you know. And acting and theater work, him used to show it. Because him couldn't tell the truth. Him know, say, if him did tell the truth blunt, them would have kill him. Just like how Bob did tell the truth in a parable, he must show it in a different way. So he must show you, say, the thin man not have no soul, the lion not have no courage, and the straw man is a dead entity. The man will show you all of the property and security interests, you know.
Alright. So that I'm married all of the force we are come against you. You are the living entity that will create all of that.
Me I show you, man. And the man them at the end of you, all the lion want time courage, all this the straw man want them soul. All the thin man want is if he can function and knowledge, a brain, to think for himself.
And the straw man want a life when he can't get. So then give him a certificate.
He want a life when he can't get. So I whole heap of them things, there are tricks and trade and matches box.
So then give him a certificate, you see. So then them give him a fictional life. Because him in a what? He exist in a fiction. So it will show you saying I'm moving now at the end of art. At the end is when you really come to your consciousness now. At the end of every movie is when people consciousness really come back, you know. Do we know reality?
Yeah, brother.
At the end, when your consciousness come back, you realize you know. The man with the gun, we are the thin man. Him now can't help you. Because him sent by somebody, him even want himself. Zin?
Yeah.
You see me? You see the board, man? Yeah, man. Him a maritime, he come from marine, he come by the ship. Yeah, man. But you see the straw man? Him at your band, him come for recopy you, him name ISH, ish to be like you exactly.
My bird paper.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
him come to
man.
be like you, man, exactly like you. So I take all copy of you and put you in a bandage, brother. So you the living man now, which is the fourth element, cut out of this. So them tell you say the triangle run things, but them tell you the triangle say what? In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. And them tell you say what? Go which part? Go to church because what? Holy Father run the church. You fucking need that? That's what the fourth element is. The church is the secret of every fucking thing about them. There's no three way to this thing.
Remember
it's
that.
a box. It's always a box because what? Satan is a sly old fox, you know. If you could catch him and put him in a box. No, the suntan people is always a sly old fox. Them sneaky fuck. Hey, them color set of people we have done as well. Them black color people we call black are indigenous. Them smart your fuck. Them only think about how to cheat nothing. They nothing about to build nothing. They nothing about to in a long term with nothing. We only think how to sneak in at the thing. So the quickest way that. The code we check one. So we love the code. So we are code people. See me, so we are carbon people, we're full of code.
Yeah, where a man say, yo, the wizard control all of the gold that are the Federal Reserve Bank, you know. Yeah, see code, my father, a man that comment section charge it. The wizard control all of the gold. I hope you can see it, brother. You see
so the wizard mean wise now. And the wise man
the wizard,
my wise one. I remember wisdom.
Yeah, man,
wisdom is above
system,
knowledge because knowledge is what you know after we do what we do. You just know. So that's knowledge. So all that sit down underneath wisdom. And well,
wisdom.
Remember, only thing above knowledge is what? Is thought. Without thought, there can be nothing no matter, brother, no mind. Nothing go through my without thought, brother.
Nothing exists. I thought
nothing exists without thought. So I try to show them I the fourth element. So we serve, get what? Satan is a sly old fox. I could catch him and lock him in. We get locked in the box. Box is the books. Lock in the books, brother.
The emerald tablets of tough teach about thought.
No thought, brother. Yeah, king thought are the only king of your mind, brother. The king is your mind. Is your mind, is your thought control your mind. Yeah, so thought and well mind say matter. And then body come. Body hang down. Because matter mean mass. Mean weight. The bigger portion I go always hang down. The smaller portion I got liquor for float, you know. So the bigger portion hang down. So is it? Pick up on yourself. You understand that one. So long as you have that, you understand that. No one can trick you again. Because you know everything exists. Everything exists through thought.
You see Zulu, they are the grandmaster, you know. You see me? I see same thing, man. I would just say I go and clash.
You put me in the main side of the choral as a grandmaster.
I would ask what kind of lodge we have again. No, the man. One man ask you what kind of lodge.
Police boy ask you what kind of cult you have a run.
It's a free cult. Not dumb cult.
Right, that's the man, my father.
I agree, yeah. As I agree, me I bless up with in the rain time because you don't know at them time anytime just cool so you don't know you can feel all angles of the wind. I pass through, you know. So yeah, them time, yeah. When you're up on a little heights, you have a lot of messages coming through, but it's only.
Oh, Dr. K, have some black Russian I found in the weekend. And
something like them you want.
Black
and some of the pistachio, they kind of cool, you know. Pistachio give you a cool meditation, you know. Yeah. If you know if you deal with this pistachio, you just don't want it. No blame on them something that is natural and just sit on the outside which part of the tree there. Connected to the earth right underneath the tree. Yeah, man. If you feel like say you now get the message, it's simple, you know. All you have to just put a piece of wire upon the tree and just even put it on your chair and sit down on it. And you're good. And then the message start to pull. When the message start pull now, you tell me say you're not going to see what I'm going to just receive, brother. And go and talk with you and see how natural it come. Every gate is open, every door open. And you have to see how great it really is. People can't connect to that because every day them program by a book, you have to do this, you have to do. What time is it? Brother, don't be slave to a time. Don't be slave to the time. You can't catch up time. Time was always before you. Your gods them was here before you, them was using the same time. Your bank can see everybody have the time on their hand and then clock. They might put the part on the wall for your seat. So don't tell no man about no time. The only time is all. How much time you take to do what you do. That's the only time there. The amount of time where you take to do what you do. That's the only time we have, you know. Because if you can do things fast now a minute, it's good for you. That's a good timing. So what man will know if you do and if you confuse and I take all better. At the time where him can manage. So time is always against everybody. So you know you can't not in 24 time now after time. It's always the time. And this is the time that I will do.
If time never did it, nothing wouldn't have no value.
No, the sun is the time, you know. So that, you know, so we can say we are the son of. This is the time. We are the time of we. We are the minutes, you know.
Yeah, man.
Every second, every minute that we see, you know. Everything count off of we. Them only create and tell about time. All this was already created. I just remind them, come and remind you about what was already lost. You see me? And you are the
And them
children after
try
you.
to buckle it and put it on a system and make you a slave to the time.
Them try to commercialize it as we are say. I see anything them doing. Remember, say education is a commercial thing, you know. How much you pick? How much it costs to register in school again? Tell me one of the costs. How much it costs for going to school? That's the first thing when you have to pay. So education is a commercial thing. You understand me? I say. So me no fool to that no, but because me tell you, say we outside enough things where we can show the people, but how much of the people are gonna know? You understand? It starts from the first dollar you pay for go to school. That's a registration fee. Why do you have to register? What register mean? We still not get the meaning of the word. We live by the word. What's transferred by the word? The word is natural law. Comments to it on a paper. I have a paper fee. Comments to natural. Comments to maritime law. No, marine law. It's all about the water force. And it come with what? It come with sail. Because you have to have a sail to float on the water. They might use the easiest
Yeah,
boat.
Zulu.
Yeah, it come with weapon, which is defense, gun. So gonna go for that come on the land. Zin? Come with all them something. And it come with a bill, which is ban. So somebody have to work, which is the road man. The road man row the boat, them have the bridge go work. Them have to work while the gunman them turn up to defend the ship. And the sails are work. So when we come along, all them they are come along with me. When they drop a land. So when they drop a land, maritime land mean all that you get. So when they come along, they come with the gun and the gun put you in order. See? You see it? And the ship is to who them a sail out back for the sails. The sails about who is to sail out of the country. The strong ones them. See? Remember that. So never forget it.
Yellow pepper.
And the next one is to keep the production planting. That's what them depend. So you get a straw man from the plantation to the straw man. So you're in a full control. So they remove this slave, the chain, but them I use the brain now for slave the people. And that's the man I message now. You don't need physical chain for chain a man for no man walking at them time here. All you have to do is send them to school. So we use the brain for chain them out. So if I chain you by the brain now, it's become a done school for what? 18 years me give you now. Listen to the talk. 18 are the years of me give you. And even that me give you 18 years puppy dog. Me carry the dog come in my yard. And him not win one get where you fuck him just come. I ask me chain him liquor and feed him. No, me can't let him go. He might call me master. You see it? So them chain you with the brain and now them graduate you and you call them what? Master. You know, humble slave, you can't defend yourself, so you only operate in the frame of mind where you do. Within the box. You operate within the box, the frame of mind. So the law has direction go for you, so you only teach your 3 law. We only treat your 3 law and only allow you to use 2 against you. See? 2 law use against you most time. When you got law, when you got a court, we don't carry now. Jurisdiction now, maritime law that you go face now. That then carry into you know. You don't know the rest of the law when you got a court, you know. Because you don't have the paper within the next jurisdiction. You don't have no paperwork within the next jurisdiction law. You don't have no free paper, you don't have no documents that show say you are not a part of or you are not associated with. You understand? And that we are showing the people them, so you have to get the paperwork together. Yeah, my brother, Charles. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. No, but you had something earlier about connecting a wire. I'm going to ask you for grounding you there talk about.
You can't connect on the ground, you can't connect on the tree. Which one you need? Which one you shorter? How you shorter, you know? The tree give you a positive down. Where the ground give you? God.
No, but before you continue, the reason why I'm asking you is, boy, all right, before I continue, the things that we are talking about, who revealed these things to you?
Who revealed these things? All right, some of them things come ancestral ways, see? By mother. You understand? But some of them come naturally and spiritually, just to the king of thought. As me actually say. But some of them answer down to receive from my grandparents, with auntie, with mother, with father used to be this same way. You understand? Yeah. So we did that way, but we not push nothing. We just live natural. As we tell you, we never have no wants. We never ever yet have wants, and we never ever yet poor. We just not upgrade your system. You understand?
No man. There's a reason why I'm asking, because apart from the ancestry, I say that so there was something within you that exposed these things to you.
Yeah.
They say your ancestry was one, but they say some of these things. Because you know why? Why am I asking you? Yeah, yes, brother.
No,
the reason why I'm asking is going through the Bible, there is parts where it says, no man has revealed these things to you, but the Father has revealed these things to you. So in other words, me hear enough man talk from the other day, and as I say, you talk about school, but so get back to school. But the things that I have been learning in school, me hear man who never go to school, I talk about them, and then basically come to the same conclusion when me go to school go learn, which means say there was something, the information when me I learn was already within you.
Yeah, man.
Something revealed it to you.
The blood.
Just
The
by
blood.
you.
I am my ancestor.
All right.
I am my ancestor.
Me assume, say, you believe in one creator. Me not put religion by you. Me ask you if you believe that there's a creator for the world we are living in.
Yes, man. We know that. It's actual nice statement.
You're
Tell
going
you,
in the right direction. Because even
tell you, the earth is the Lord and the fullness. So after the earth, who is the Lord? All right, right now, if the earth move on and eat anyone over the foot, what you have? You have anything?
Nothing.
You have anything? So who is the Lord? If the earth did to move now, who is the Lord? It's saying now, again, the same book, you know. You put on the earth to be still, never to be moved. What I say? The earth said to be still, never to be moved. I know we write it now. You can't check a book, it's in there.
And the land of the Lord, my father, okay. The land of the Lord, landlord, the land of the Lord.
All right, no.
The earth is the Lord, brother. No matter, it's not in my father's house again. Listen now, the conclusion. In my, you don't need more. Listen, I'm not confused, you know. At 2 cents, me deal with. It's a 5 cents hard for deal with. Listen how 2 cents work out. Quick and easy. In my father's house, there's many what? Mansion. Out the house are mansion. Which band bigger? You understand the confusion there, so now? We now get out of the box yet. We have to carry out of the box first so you can understand anything when me I say. Because when me I say come spiritual, as me tell you. It come naturally ancestral, spiritual connection from the earth. Same way.
There's something I agree with me I said about education, because I think what education was supposed to be is not what it actually is today. Because you mentioned the basically the monetization, or should I say the commercialization of education. So what it was intended to be is not what it is. But at the same time, in order for you sound like you get educated, not just from your ancestors, but you probably did learn to read and write and everything at school.
Yeah, because that was the basic, because we've been to the same school before we get outside of the books.
No, unless we gotta replace the current school. In other words, I remember it's when my child was born, me didn't want his mother to homeschool him. But she was like, no, she not upon that. Me didn't want my child to homeschool. Now, in Jamaica, I don't think there's a widely, I think homeschooling get widely accepted. True or false?
Go and give it again.
In Jamaica.
Hold on, give that.
No, man, I say in Jamaica, wouldn't you say that homeschooling has not been widely accepted?
Has not been widely accepted. Yeah, that not accepted widely.
Yeah, even though the research showed that homeschool kids learn way more and better.
Yeah, because then after them, if you take away your greatness, that's why them not put that in. Remember now, the knowledge what we need to have, is to go and do the commercial, to keep the commercial people rich. So we got to send you to school for that. We never send you to school for empower yourself. Because if we send you for empower yourself, we're bound to teach you that already know that. When me I tell you, you that already know that, because you don't actually think when you graduate. You reach 18 now, and before you get our identification, you go back to get our ID. I never that them ask you for. It's a know thyself, brother. And know thyself is being what? First you need to find who you was when you are age of 18. Now you reach the age of consent, which is cosign, which is a contract has been entered this up. Anything that can has been entered in a contract, brother. The Constitution is a contract today. No. Everything where you use in a end up in a contract, whether verbally or written, it entered into a contract. So said, the contract start from, so said, so written, so be done, or whatsoever. You understand? You must catch that piece of somewhere, whether in the reverse or the triple way or the 4-way corner. No matter which door you enter it through, you must get that piece from somewhere. So you say it, so it's written, and so it be done. No, so I hit a go on now. We entered into a contract. You register. First thing that contract is to register. Register mean to abandon, give away. Now you deliver. Deliver mean to give away. You understand? Now you are becoming, after you do all them things there, you are now under what? You incorporate. You are on our corporate product, which is a corpse recognized as a dead man. So we put it on paper now, black capital. So you know a fiction I've noted that represent you. You don't show me yourself as an identity when the police will, Him see you. Him want the fictional identity. He don't need you. Him need a fiction of you. The ISH. The people who run the school, the church. You understand that him need you to show him the piece of paper.
stop you.
Him see you in front
When
time,
the
but him need
police
a
stop
piece of
him,
paper. The time know who him well already, you know.
yeah,
Can you
he
physical
don't
wall you?
see the living man in front
Yes,
time.
brother.
But him
But him
not
need to know which
see the
jurisdiction
living
you
man.
stand underneath. So him need to see your
Yeah,
15
man.
initials. You want to see your slave documents. That is the plantation documents,
Yes,
the
so I
corporation
ask you
documents.
what is the
Hold on, let me show you something. You go school and you still don't realize the corporation, the slave plantation is now the corporation. It has what? Inverted or upgraded. The slave plantation is now the corporation, if you understand it. So it still have to deal with the people them. So you waive your documents when you're in the corporation. So you don't have to say I run away a slave now. If you come from St. Thomas, we know which direction you come from. If you come from Portland, St. Mary, these are what these corporation documents, you know, if you change county as slave. You are still under citizen means slave. So it's just an upgrade name for slave. Citizen. It's an upgrade name for slaves. So everything was upgraded. You understand? Your petty shit and petty money, when you used to get food and shelter, now we don't know what it call it. Wages for the dead. So you go, you look forget about wages when you go and play. You don't get paid. You cannot get paid. People who get paid is a slave master and it depends on documents. It's set. All of the slave people have, they was get paid. Bantu, you can read the flame if you want, you know, back you know. They was get paid for the stocks. Not that the paper say, you get
Yeah,
paid.
man.
You know how this paper, you know, brother. You
No,
say you
me
get
not get
paid
Oh,
for
back
the
agree, man.
stocks.
Back agree.
I do not get paid for read nothing for nobody, Dr. K.
No, man. Where you see me? But me I show them, say you get paid for the stocks. Who was the stocks?
The slaves.
You know, the slave brother, people who have the paper, the
Yeah,
people
yeah,
who have label. The stocks in the supermarket, no carry label. Hold on there.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
we are come back to natural law. Hold on, 1 minute. Natural law we are come back to. Natural law, the natural food them carry label? No. The one the stocks in the supermarket does it carry label? So which one you want to be? On the label side or on the natural law side? I that they move it from
All right, well,
so now
Dr.
natural law
K.
again are fictitious. Everything.
You
Stop.
know when man get label? You know when man get label? You don't hear the Bible tell us that the wages of sin is death. Social insurance number. So you get your barcode. So that means say you come like a natural food we gone on the shelf.
You know product, brother.
You see?
That's why it became a product get on, you know. That's why they put plantation. Them change the plantation now and put the products them as the workers.
Hold on,
Yeah,
guys.
man.
You mentioned something, man. I never until me actually they come back England, me even didn't know about it. That after slavery had ended, that the taxpayers in England were paying the former slave masters for losing them stock.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to people. Let me tell these people. You see, most time I go on TikTok I hear people debate, and normally when them start talking about science, I normally engage in. So history I'm a weakest subject. Right? So enough about me I learn it through context. As in me there, and me hear people I look out and I say, oh, we still pay them people. And then I say, hold on. Then if them people are being paid by the taxpayers, so my taxpayers in the UK, them are never the descendants of slaves. So therefore the slaves them pay them slave masters to release them from slavery. What? And I say,
Exactly so.
and at the same time, them now have to even admit say reparation is something we're supposed to consider by destroying
Yeah.
the progression of the developing countries because them derail them advancement through slavery. Because me to ask the question there, you know, hear them excuse. But we weren't the only ones who were taking slaves. Everybody was doing it, so it was a thing to do at the time. And I said, hold on. So their excuse for enslaving everybody is that everybody was doing it.
Yeah, I know them still do it. Tell them I tax your feet now and I tell you stupid. Say you say yes.
Why would you pay somebody to drag you off of your own free will, force you for work? Why would you pay somebody like that when you stop work?
For
For them?
release
Because the marine them come here, man, not different name. Them come here as more, you know.
But hold on,
Them come here as
them actually address what they are them
more
even stop with
contractor,
that.
Muslim contractor, them same way. Them come here as that.
Address what they are them
That
stop
they
with
lie.
that. Address what they are that stop. As in what they are, as in 2022, them stop. I say, hold on. But you say, I'll say this. Learn through context. Say the man up here, so them you say the man with a certain skin color, them don't know if do nothing but lie. It like it in them DNA if you tell lie.
You just have come to research when me I talk don't know, brother. You really listen to me, you know. Me say you really listen to me. We mark them,
No,
me say
I
by the
know.
feds, you shall know them. We mark them by the ear. No man can miss by your ear. You see the next thing? Somehow we have a certain nose, that's when them lick off the nose off away. But me I tell you, say by our ear, we parents them never wrong. By the flax, you shall know them. If me see your ear, me know you, brother. Me know who you is. You
Yeah,
see me
me
see
know
your ear
you
can't grow more than an inch, me know who you is. Straight and have
know
a
who
eye.
you.
You see me see your ear look like the wolf or the fox, me know who you is. If you look like the
But
panda bear, me know who you is. Yeah, man.
Father
By the
King,
flax, we shall know them, brother. You can't miss again.
let me
We
show you
parents never
something,
wrong.
Father King. The son is the greatest witness because it witness all our grandparents and everybody to become and everybody will come after. Why the son hate these people so much? Can you tell me? Something
You
wrong,
know,
brother. The son know
let me
what
give you,
want from
no,
beginning of
no,
time. Why the son hate these people so
let me
much?
give you
That's where
some
you get money from
science.
it.
Let me give you some science behind that. Because, as we said, let me give you some science, the science for them teach me behind that. Now, DNA codes for things that we have. Now, you have to understand this first of all. The reason why we're skin black is because of melanin. We know that, right?
No,
The
Moody
reason.
said that. Me not cut
And
you.
you know, say, we skin no black, brother.
Because of
We skin no
carbon.
No,
black, you know.
all right.
White
We
We
people
skin
have
have
brown. We
dark
skin
melanin,
skin,
brown.
brother.
father.
We
We
have
have
ourselves as
Right.
carbon.
dark
All
skin,
right.
like my boy
All
said,
right.
dark matter.
Dark skin.
Yes,
All right.
dark
Dark
skin
skin.
people. No, we no black.
But
Cause black me like
but
say, say
right.
stop talk, you know. That me not
Right.
yes,
Right,
that
yeah,
black me.
our the color black. That be some
Yeah,
actually
man.
where look like what like midnight. But what I say is melanin, a protein within our skin, is coded in our DNA. Why they are white is because they lack
That
the
melanin.
melanin, right? So in order for them exist, they are a devolved version of us. Meaning
Ah.
say they
A
are a
copy of.
mutated version. Yeah, a copy and an imperfect copy, a copy with a missing piece,
Alright,
right?
Them
hold
under your
on
skin,
there.
you know, I expose. When you scrape your skin, you know. Which
Me
part of it
not
you see
cut
come
you.
first?
Me
White
not
before
cut
clear.
Ah,
you.
exactly. That
Right.
is why when you bleach your skin, what you see.
Yeah, no, it count, man. Them under your
All
Alright,
skin.
let
right.
me show you
So
Me not
something.
gonna
therefore,
like you,
to
me I tell you,
be
never ever be equal
without
with you.
melanin, all right. So to be without melanin,
Not
you have to
melanin, my
be.
father.
All right.
Carbon.
What's it?
Carbon. Hold
No,
on there.
no, man,
Carbon.
no. I'm not call it carbon. Hold on, I'm not call it carbon
You,
because carbon is an atom we make up everything we live. So them have carbon too.
but if me I tell you say carbon and we make the tree turn green. If this tree growing in the shade and it don't get no sunlight, it lack carbon. So carbon,
Hold
why
on.
me say carbon? Hold on now. Why me say carbon? Me know what me I say, my father. Carbon is when you interpret message from the sun. Carbon is what we make get with darker. When you go in the sun and you're in there for a long time, the carbon tell your skin say you need to produce more shade. So you get more darker. The more carbon the
Just like the
tree
word
get,
chem.
the greener
Carbon that come
it
like a
get.
word chem, it's just a word that come from chem. Just like
Yeah,
melanin.
but
Melanin mean a study, a fraction study of chemistry, you know, which is chem. Chem mean with the black,
Chemistry.
dark skin. Yeah,
hold on,
chemistry. Meaning dark.
gentlemen, bear with me because you remember, you know,
Yeah, man,
I
you
was
just see
taught
me,
through
man.
the
Just a correct,
conventional
just a fix
school,
certain.
and no, let me go through it because you mentioned why trees are green, and based on what me learn, trees are green because of a pigment called chloroplast, which contains chlorophyll, right?
Yeah.
So chlorophyll absorbs sunlight and turns that sunlight into glucose. That's what I
That's why we
learned
drink
through
bush
school.
tea.
All right, now as to what bush tea is, a bush tea, you know. But, all right, because of something about when you mention natural law, you see, even though I go to school, and as you rightly said, that school is about indoctrination, and here's why I start to believe that. When I was going to UTech, I was studying pharmacy at the time, and there was this lady, an Indian lady, Dr. Maraj, and she was studying the medicinal properties of soursop, and they refused to fund her research. And
Them
she
no want that.
exposed to us that the reason why they were unwilling to fund her research was because they could not find a way to extract the natural components of soursop and turn it into a medicine. Therefore, if they could not do that, there was no profit to be made of using soursop as medicine. and them never want to have a publish none of our research. Right? So because of that, man, I say, but hold on, I thought that the medical fraternity was dealing with cure. But them realized they're not dealing with cure. They were dealing with the management of disease. What management of disease mean? Them know why you get better. Them why you stay medicated. If you
Yeah,
stay
that's what
medicated,
you can't blame them still. Look, I see the word cure in a for them sense now. Cure. Let's look at the word cure now. When you put on some peas and you protect it in a one jar, when you put on it for cure, when you put on some wine and you make it, you put it on for cure, don't. So them only are put on for them disease to cure now you, so you can continue. Them have a continuous. So there's a container there. You became the container. And they say continuous because we can't think outside the box now. You see the way when the doctor tell you say you're alright, it means you're sick, brother. You see when the doctor tell you say you're sick, it means you're nearly dead. And that if you check man, that is it, that's what it is. So then tell you say, yes sir, you're sick. Remember, I'm dead and nearly dead. So go fix yourself fast. Anything you used to eat, stop them immediately. And go what? Go in a fasting. Where you going now? What? Which mood you going now? Which mood myself you going now? We tell you mood if you going now, we never check it, you know. Every word that it say going to fasting. Which gear are fasting again? You have got shift gear better for going to fasting. You have to shift gear for going to fasting, you know. Which other gear you did in first? You did in a natural gear, which is the body. Is in a natural gear, which is neutral. You're free to roam around, eat from any tree, and your body will tell you about the fluoride light, the color light, the stellar light, the this and that, where you get from the information, all kind of things you get from the plant, electricity and all them things. That the plants are telling you, no, but you know I read the signal. You go somewhere and go switch gear now what? You get a high speed you want to go, so you go in a hospital. See? We not go them direction. No, we go now what? Enter nothing wrong, we move shift from neutral to what? Fasting. And we only find when you see going to fasting, the car no wait to go. Straight to the farm. Farming. You now go farm. Pharmacy. No, we not pharmacy. We not see that one day. We not see it. Because it's a pharmacy. I two word that. We never see it.
Yeah.
I not tell I myself, we never see it, brother. We never see that.
Well, well, a pharmacy, you know, a farm, them a farm cure, you know.
So me say me not see it. Me not see it. Me not see it at you nobody. Me not see it. Me not see it.
You say you don't see that farm there.
no, you see the way on the talk, the way on the talk, it's the way on the talk. If somebody was hiding something and you were exposing the truth, and you know talk the way you talk, what would they say about how you're talking?
You're a conspiracy. You're probably an informer.
No, I think it's conspiracy. They wouldn't call it informer, no. Them that try to say, oh no, you're a madman, them, and them that try to.
Yeah, them I try to.
Yeah, because they can't. No, it's when a person you mad, it stands for mystery school. You can't seem to see where the person go through that madness meaning. You can't see what me I say, because the man we say call mad, lick him, and see if you don't know who to lick back. So our man like that we still have a connection to know what to do and when to do. At 2 cents alone you need no. No, you say no, are you take up 5 cents and realize and say 2 sensible. Someone with 2 sensible. Because when we say a man mad enough, remember say a mysticism that. You understand?
Too sensible.
So can't go there.
Hold on, I got something say about 2 sensible. Like when you say a man know too much, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about this today. I say, suppose me never know something, right? I want to learn something new, but the thing what I need to learn is the opposite of what I've already learned. What would I have to do in order to learn this thing? When we need to learn, we need to learn the thing I come in, you know. But it's totally against what I already learned. What would I have to do in order to
First thing you have to do is think. First thing come in place is King Tut, the king of all kings come in front of you. The kings of kings, Lord of lords come down in our ground. You want to talk, you bring him down. I bring him down.
Yeah, man.
The kings of kings come down to you first and say to you, say, where you really are going, brother? Where you go through? Where you really want for yourself? And you say, no, say, the thing say. I think you say, I think no. You are talking to someone, you say, thing say. What did I do? You know, get you and make a mistake, you want to create something new from what you do. What matter they say? Come outside of what you do is outside the books. Come outside of what you was doing, that's the only way you can get out of what you do is to come out there. If you don't come out there, where you go start? Yes, brother. So you have to say, all right, you know, I come out of school, and this is the way we're going now. 2 road, choose one. It was never 2 road. Listen. The book is the box. It makes you see only 2 words when you come out. And that's how they trick you on that. You always have your 4 column with you. Your 4 senses. You understand?
Zulu, the fruit them overhead, my father.
Is it? So your 4 senses always there with you. I take all your 4 sight and your 4 senses in. No, your grandsons use your grandparents' energy, never leave you, because it's done within you, within the blood. You understand? And you is the what? The son off. The son off. The children off, the son off. And remember, you know, you have the power in a you to create back the grand. To turn yourself. Alright, if your son didn't have a problem and you have to go to the next stage, what you think it have to do? You don't have to go make you go breathe to turn you into the grandparents to go to the next stage, to go meet the next people in the next stage. That's the only way you can go to the next stage. You have to turn grand. Who can turn to that? No man can come out the road and some sexy woman for you or nobody for you and turn you into grand. And that's how you go. And your son, and your bloodline would have to do that. So you don't get a son, you don't have a son, you know. And your mother pass off and left a message and you can't reach a stage of message. Because when you reach a door, it say you have to have the title. You have to come under the title of what? Grand, which is you have to have the God title. You don't have it, brother. You're just father. You get you use a man by the hour. You understand? Yeah, you get all the praises. You understand where you go? You're in the heavens, you know, brother. You just enter the first step in a heaven, you just enter. You just get your praises. Daddy this, daddy that. Oh, boy, my husband. Oh. You just get praises, brother. Cool, no, man. And this is the real world we don't know. But we forget about the world. And that we lose. So you just get your praises them now. Them call you daddy. You understand? So here then the mother don't call mother. See? So only way you can step into the net room, you wonder, oh, you can step up to the next generation of greatness. You can't remove from that generation of greatness if you not teach your son the way how he's supposed to grow up. So them say teach a child the way he's supposed to grow. So the child will never deter from the way he's supposed to be. You understand? So right away you go so boom and you teach a child how to grow. So your son, you have to come up and grow as a man. So you take him from age of 12. That's how I'm graduating stage now. 12. You just reach 13. So you reach the Ellen stage. One above 12. You understand? So you reach 13. You understand? We still 1 and 2 same way. So you are within the house. So you just reach 13, you take him at that stage, and he's supposed to go the way with his what? Fathers. So they say praises there, brother. Go learn the way how to get praises. And the way to get praises, you're going to teach him the way how to be a man. And the man now, and next womb of man, I go see him and like him. And when him give birth, make that woman they give birth to that son there, where you becomes? Where you start calling people, no grand. Automatical, who give you that title? No man on earth can give you these titles. And that's what we shift from. And we don't want to learn back about. And that's called disrespect. So the earth tell you, say, honor your mother and your father. But the earth don't tell you, you need no more than that. The earth is the Lord, brother. It say, honor your mother and your father for your days. Be longer. Or you honor your mother. If you don't give birth, make a woman give birth, the sister not give birth, I don't know, not give birth. There's no honor within the family. It's just stopping after, it's a dishonor to stop the bloodline. And no seed. No seed, no belongs, no outside seed, no foreign seed into the boy. No what? No foreign seed, not supposed to go within the body. And your seed now no use with no foreign land. It's an unfertile land. These are the code that people talk about.
Correction of error, Father, okay. We are born birth. Give
yes,
life.
my brother, for real. Life.
Give life, not birth.
Right, you're right. You're up, one up, my father, one up. For real. Give thanks for correction. So you understand where I go on now. So is that greatness where your people, that lineage of greatness where your people left, and that you fi seek, brother. And that is the only knowledge. If you seek the only forgotten son, that teaches you everything. Because a man supposed to get paid. A father supposed to get what? Pay mean what? Praise. Our fathers has work and the sun tell the time. The sun go up in the sky for man and rise up and meet the father and the heavenly father and I sent out the son, you know. Where the father show him the 12, when 12 show him the 12 disciples who guide the whole thing, you know. You understand? And on him way down, you know. All evil him shall smite, you know. Which is what? The sun shall pass the equator, that's the head of the snake, you know. The head of the snake is the equator, and every time the sun go down, it can go between the equator, and you see it cut off. So it's the sun shall smite the head of the snake, which is when the time cut down the sun, and we start cut by the time again until it shall rise again. And the sun always rise back in our. It rise to the east, to the north. We call it east, but because things shift, everything go to the magnetic era. It's a magnetic era. Everything is north, brother. It's just a shift, what we don't understand. You don't get magnet without north. That's where nature come from. You don't get God without grounds. And that's how the two positive.
Yo, but Dr. K, well, I know. Remember the North Pole where them a show you the magic a come out, you know.
Them know, but them just why you turn away from them. Remember say, I same thing with schooling now. Them can't show you it. Alright. They used to have aerial vessel, them cut it out. Them start big control vessel now. You have to pay if you plan come complain. You need a pass. Everything gonna pay. You know that these people are coming to your father's house now and build mansion. You understand? So in your father's house now, these people come and build mansion. So me ask you, which one really bigger? Your father already have a house way bigger than all house. So look how much mansion some fool are built within this. Remember, you are still in my father's house. You don't get it all now. We are the
Under
one,
the
brother.
firmament.
We are
Under
the
the
one. You can't
firmament.
change that.
Under the firmament, man.
You don't have to
Many
tell in my
mansion.
father's house, there's many what mansion. So if them really get the story now, them just get the story. So everybody want to grow up and come build a mansion. We see people are build big house to them children. And when them children go find them, even that stay down here rotten. Waste of time. We lose wealth that way there. Let us try to build the youth them now. The youth them fair come out come learn to do. Chop up car and fix and make car. See all I care them we have out here, nothing no fair ship we go with, you know. We need to iron them. The youth them need to turn back the iron them in our creation. Make we own vehicle and sell we own self. And that will bring our wealth. Is me I say?
Sustainability.
Start to
So even though
make
they talk
different.
about,
The youth them done make water run gas, run vehicle.
but as
Utilize
they,
it.
as they even mentioned,
Use it. It
as they
can't
even
not to make
mentioned
a
shipping
story.
out,
What we are create.
as I mentioned, even shipping out of iron and them thing there, you know, like Jamaica for years has been, all right, we export aluminium, right? That is, we have bauxite and we turn it into aluminium and then we ship it out and then they make the aluminium and sell back to we. And for years, them tell me at school, so the reason why we never make the aluminium is because we never have the energy needed in order to manufacture it. Now, when other countries made the aluminium and then sell it back to we pay far more for it. I said to myself, then no man, this can't right. Because if we had kept the aluminium and processed it and made the aluminium and then exported aluminium, we could start making more money to start building the infrastructure needed to build the energy we need to actually process it. But for some reason, them convinced we so we couldn't process aluminium. Why?
And what's
Alright.
it's all about,
My
brother.
father, Jamaica are the first place where use iron and make soda and them thing they are master iron and craft with iron, you know. Jamaica was the first place where do that, you know, brother. You
But
can
the
check the
stuff for we
history.
never know that they not
We
teach them
was the
things in our
first
school.
master
They
craft
make
with
you know say
iron.
you're dwarf and this no you're Indian and you're red Indian. Listen now. You see man we call Caucasus skin, that man there, when his son take him and get red, him them turn a red Indian. So if you give it to red Indian, at them man they are dark. Red skin people, you are not red skin people, you are what? You are tar people, tan skin people, Torah people, what? Tar skin people, Torah, tar skin. The eldest brother of the universe, that's what we is. We are not the universe, we are the son of the children of. You are not your mother, you know. You can't be your mother. But you upgrade naturally to your mother's position. After them pass off, same way, and you just the blood type of your mother. So you are your own ancestor. Every day you are all your ancestor, them bloodline in you coming down. Now the sin, long as you live, the offspring are you. So it's off. So that's why I say every parents love them grandparents even more than the very child with them have, because the grandparents is come like a regeneration. It's like they carry back your mother God Genesis. In the beginning, you carry her back again, but she not give birth. You understand to that one day? You understand? Because she wasn't the creator. You understand?
Your ancestors then come back again, you know.
You know that me I tell you, so we are our ancestors. So now here you see the energy. When the energy are push, you know, somehow we pull. So our energy are pull people while we are push some, because some of them is so light. Them blow like the wind. You understand me I say? Them are go blow in a direction where them feel comfortable, because remember you know. Some of us take it against our fathers lift up the sword have take it against our brother, you know. I lift up sweet sword against us. So I see them thing. No matter how them want to spread it out, I see them thing to say. See me I say? Them take bribe against me now. And the bribe was the people them who accept the same DNA in them DNA, which is the same. Who love who you find the people who's a lover of they call it Caucasus skin. Who's a lover of that skin? That are the people them will take hold today. That I want to lift up it. And when people curse them say, oh, by feathers they shall know them. Them ear not go more than an inch.
XXXUNCZ. Big up yourself and subscribe to the channel. Yeah,
Them say them ear now grow more than an inch if you understand what I go on.
Big up yourself, my father.
And look with your eye and see the earth. If you have some people, them ear can't go more than an inch. And it just did it as a sign to mark. So the fathers, we own answer them, say by the flocks you shall know them. So only if you take heed and get the teaching in your ancestors away. So you couldn't come and turn away from your way you're supposed to be. We wouldn't be so lost from the knowledge. You understand? So these knowledge now have to gather back now. These knowledge no place itself. These knowledge are something we have to gather back. If you understand. Because what? There's always what? A hunter and a prey. But man, if we not pray to our Father alone no pray to, you know. Our Father is by the hour, because he's in the heavens. Your Father is always in the head. Because he can get all the praises. It's me I say? And the earth is what? The Lord. You understand? And you're the son of. You always rise, you know. The sun always continue. That's why I say, greatest is yet to come. You understand? Because the son of always arise out of somebody.
When them say, our Father who art in heaven.
Heaven, no heavens, you know, bow down in your heads. Your Father in your heaven, you're a king of king thought, you know. Which part of thoughts in your heavens? Everything is within me, you know. All is within me. I am thy people.
When you think something, and you think about something, and you reason about it in your mind, and you hear somebody a reason with you, you have to ask yourself, who is that I?
Some man think it's so easy because that's your guidance. That you see, you're in these things in your blood, it's in your, them dead.
Yeah, man. The I and I. The I and I are reason. The I and I. Because
so when the Pope boy they will show what you know company paper when him say in the read board him write up and say no him say cut the people them from reasoning. See to that, so the black them never these dark skin people him name them never get the same power. Make sure so them not ever have enough things to compete with them. That was the racism acting over there with them that put out, you know. It write in a paper. I must remember the guy they were show. I think I do a live with it what they show Abantu them. I don't know me. As a lady that do it as a topic, so I just bring it up as a topic and that do it. I'll probably find it back and show it, probably pin it. So one can see what I go on and see the writing. So the writing is there, them tell you no. Cut out reasoning. So we never know ourselves. But they're going to teach you to read. Education that we never teach now that we never get to know about ourselves again. So that was the education. So reasoning is reading. Nothing can greater than reasoning. Reasoning is reading. Because when me read, reason, it connect. You get the truth. So we used to carry son, go do the same thing, teaching. Reason to teaching.
One second there. Because I love one that, man. That's not what I'm talking about. And me is a cut out reasoning. There's this, in my opinion, AI is a new tool we can come cut out reasoning. Because now you have artificial intelligence, which means if you want to find something or learn something, all you have to do is type it in and it will be done for you. You don't have to reason for yourself anymore. No, you see what you want to do right now is reasoning, right?
Yeah.
You are think for your own. Now, alright, if anybody can identify with this, if you ever do like what calculations and you start to use one calculator, after a while you realize you lose the ability to calculate in your head.
That's exactly what I try to show you. Say. When a man says Siri turn on the switch, your opinion going to grow up and don't know what a switch look like. So I'm going to be a skillful man. So the world where I show you these things, I going to always be the supplier, you going to always be the consumer. So you were so wealthy that you go back in a slave. Your children are going to put you back in a slave. Because you teach them how to consume and not how to create.
Right.
Yeah, and not to create.
I was wondering the same thing.
You're not supposed to know consumer, that's a contract. You're supposed to be a living people create. You must create your food and prepare your food. You don't produce. You prepare. You never use the word produce until commercial exists. We use the word prepare. When your mother prepare the food, now that I always say, when my mommy prepare my food, man. When your mother prepare the food for daddy, he wasn't producing food for daddy.
Because I'm a place in England, I want to ask to myself, what them I do over here so where Jamaica now do? Because Jamaica is producing. Why are we not then as mighty as they are? Remember not about the size. And then we realize what happened to we. As I say, we get it's like we were indoctrinated to believe that the goods that we were producing were less valuable than they are. And when them
because you come on and produce that, you know, we did not prepare, but you know, alright, the greatest part of the islands, when we didn't name the islands, went on the American call the states, where we know so the queen, our grandparents in place as king place, because the royal place them daughter so, and we don't know the history of that already said. A royal land with the pan. Right back to the Florida, the whole of them place that we grounds them. We don't know that. The people and the indigenous emblem, everything match up, everything. We don't connect already. The history and the people. These people come, hang you up, stop your from read, and they'll burn you, and they'll after care about books come give you. What do you think they done that? It's called whitewashing history. And history is his story. We don't follow his story again. We follow ancestry now. So we don't work with theory. We work with what? Arts and facts. Arts and things that is talking facts. So we are living people. So if you have the art, like how Bantu live in a house, and you know, the Bantu live somewhere, or me live on a mountain top now and shed same way and it touch them, they look framish, you know what to look for. Just as you have 7 people have the same name, Peter Brown, but not the 7 people have the same face. You're going to know the Peter Brown who you are look for. Now even when all of them name Peter Brown, the 7 of them is not the same face. You understand what I want? But them name Peter Brown. So we have to know, we need to know thyself, know with preparation. So as we food now lean up in brother, because we can't prepare food anymore. Because somebody else has produced it for us. So these people send us to school to learn how to do it. Production. Who production really benefit? You're not the collector of the production. It's the CEO, the collector. When you get your stipend, you start to pay tax. After them give your stipend, because them use response to your shelter and your food as slave. So now them say, you're free. You understand? Freedom you get to know. Freedom means say, roam as much you want, dog, because now you not get away. Because we don't take off a chain and you come humble dog now. You look to me for food every evening as a master. See? So me a producer now. So me use you for produce all you don't know and secure. And then me I get back the benefit of it. See me I say? You can stay on this. You understand?
Really appreciate to give me the opportunity to come up and reason with the bad them. Really appreciate it. Man's boy, the continue for reason. The brother, when they are reasoning with them, I don't know why I'm drop out because me about for leave out to, but continue the reasoning, gentlemen. Because the also follow, I mean, I hope for hear the continue reason like this because why me stop it though is that me realize from the other day things when me learn, when me go to school, still I learn. Me I hear man where never study with me study, I said the same thing because it was revealed to them in a way what me never did use. And I could have probably been more enlightened if I was using the methodology that I use. So me I try to understand the methodology. We're bringing it to a state of, I will call it enlightenment. I don't know, I want to know. But to know something where it is something that we figure out by myself. Even though me, this in a whole heap of time, I try to figure it out. And there are things where me I figure out now where if it was taught in school, because based on how me learn, if them there teach me this, I would have definitely learn it. But for some reason, it wasn't taught. You know? Like, because I said Jigger High, that was a school where I go. Why they never teach about farming? They teach you biology, chemistry, physics.
Yo,
Why they never teach you the basics of farming?
Yeah. Get kicked out a while ago, me didn't even know what go on.
Well, the knowledge is power that we learn in our books, you know. So our teaching, say, because, as me say, some people are got good pan it. Because you see, we have talent, we have it in a way. You see, in years ago, our fathers was great, man. We could have great reading same way in the emblem them and the tablet them. So the children of the people who can read and know good the book work so good. For them people was great, man. Same way used to work as same people were check off. We work as be a major construction same way in a place where I do things same way, market the same way. So that's the bloodline come down. But some of we people now was like children that chief people have different spiritual. So the bloodline, many are called choosing not a few now. Somehow we get wasted away, but the bloodline I got chosen where the energy drop. So the for the youth them we say I die out now. They never have to die now. It's the spiritual energy come to them. But when the wild energy come to them, just like how Bantu say wild outside. Bantu them wild outside and up on the hilltop same way, naturally. But you realize that the knowledge we might come with still in the books. You understand?
Yes.
And it can prove.
Yeah.
It can show say yo, the life certificate and all these things. The penmanship is there, you understand? And that's what we are talking about now. And this is all the things that we put in a bandage. From the PayPal bowl, which is the penmanship. And they said start from. Send home the Muslim Moors them come around and so. Because I be a Christian, Jewish people are coming around now. All of our come around and come put in a bandage and paper. Now. I be a Jewish people, them control the penship. The one them who are come to the force, them are the Muslim Moors. We come what? Them come as a contract, them get contract. So them are the black father who lift them eat against us. You see me? So some of them get cursed. So if you look enough of them, Ear, even that them put on for this emblem. Them head set away now, the ear now pass an inch, brother. It now pass an inch. When
Yo,
our ear allow to pass more than up to 15 centimeter, go right up to 15
me
inch.
say,
More. You
when,
understand?
me nah hear
Yeah, mute your phone, plasma.
who
Dog.
buy them here? Where say?
But yo,
Oh,
mute your
oh, 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 oh.
phone,
Me
dog.
think you say who buy them here? Cause me know
Him
me not
nah
buy
hear you.
nobody in here, you know.
Him nah
Plasma,
hear
Me
you.
think
Go
you
mute,
say
you go
who
mute
buy
him.
them here?
Him never die hear you. But yeah, man, the reasoning, you see, and I believe, say, because no alignment towards the creator, I make you can get the information because basically subdue yourself to the creator and not to the things of this world. And the things by subjugating yourself to this creator, you align to the knowledge we're naturally already there inside of you. That's what I believe.
yes,
I don't
I.
know if I saw
Same
it
way it
work,
go, brother.
but I
Naturally it
believe
come.
I saw it work.
Same way it come.
Yeah, naturally it'll come.
Cause
So
even
while
Bantu tell
we
him talk same way. Him no born hospital just like myself here. So it's a form of natural connectivity where we see a thing where it's like we are one of the ram them we can't blood clot contain. You understand? We always a buck. We see a buck move your family, so move, you're not we know in the can we buck down all the fence and try to find a way out. You understand that kind of force there, you understand? Yeah, the ear is force. So we I go always try to rise yourself out of bandage and rise other with we because we rise. When the sun rise now, every plant rise now. Just study that alone. When the Father, Son rise, him rise with every
the
minute.
plant rise.
Son of the minute, you know. The Son tell the time, you know, brother. Our Father, it say, our Father who art in heaven. Where's the Son? The Son is the minute. So every time the Son move, the minute him run faster. So if faster the Son move, I faster night come. Our Father control the hour. And him always
Say that
live in
one. Say
heaven.
that one more time. Say that one more time. The
The
faster the
our
sun
Father
move.
who art in heaven. The Father control the hour. And that's how you have to give praises to him because even the day I work, you are out before the hour, that hour them you work on the time, the minutes. The minutes is always the sun. The sun move as fast as the sun moved fast as minutes ago. You have to realize that up to today now. You understand? So the sun at the minute.
The minute you mentioned that because normally, me notes from what day, so it seems as though time I get shorter to the point where the people them who are normally conscious of time, I say, yo, come in a class and me I teach and the bit them will say, sir, how the class done so fast? And me it's like, them people don't normally realize the class done fast.
Sun I move faster.
Them, yeah, so me I say, the class must have moved wrong with the time. Because them pitney normally complain the class too long. Oh, all of a sudden, them same pitney, same group of pitney them. I say, yo, the time coming like it I get short. I say, them pitney not supposed to conscious of the thing there. So that means there's something really happen with the time.
Yeah, man, our Father control the Son. Because you understand, the Son have to go get the Father. That's where knowledge come from. So the Father go teach a child from him at from the age of age 13. See? So when we know we get it now, we say we are going to teach ourselves now at the age of 18. But when we take up age of 18, our children get spoiled and get out of hand. And that them do not carry children and turn them not cruff, idiot. Turn them brain, teach them what them never really want. Force knowledge upon them where jam them age in our box where them not be no more creator again. So your child come out of school and can't seem to create nothing. All him is a common worker. And a worker is a server, a servitude. You can't just come out for job. We need to be a creator.
Dr. K.
Yeah, me general.
But mans may I chip out, so continue the reasoning. And thank you, host.
I don't feel like spirit ever teach me not yet, my brother.
I say, school never teach you nothing yet.
Spirit. School teach me
Spirit.
Yeah. Spirit not teach me nothing. I experience teach me everything I know.
No, say spirit. What do you mean spirit? Spirit not teach you. Spirit can't teach you.
When you talk about spirit, because you see some man believe say them have to worship some spirit and pray in front of something and then get knowledge.
No.
Nah, but over the rant say no. But me just go deeper with the concept. Because people are going to extreme methods to get information. You have a brother when you UNC something up on the internet. You know how we talk? When I talk about the spiritual thing every minute and going to some deep knowledge. But them say I work through some spirit him have a talk through, manifest through him. give information. I mean, know other people in Jamaica way proclaim if you get information from some higher sources.
Yeah, but what kind of information that me I try to show you now? You see, you have seen where you add to that. You see, I talk about spirit different from spiritual, different from ancestry. You understand? So them are confused the thing because we always use the tongue and call everything one. But that's how this thing I go.
I just say that I don't want to mislead nobody on the platform. Most of the time when people talk about spirit, it lead back to one demigod. That means one image.
Alright, let me teach you, me give them a look a glimpse of the spirit, make them get an overstand of the spirit. Alright, listen now. The spirit, what we are talking about now, is when we birth, right? When we born, no birth, when we born. You understand? It's when we born. If you remember, say you're born with two things with your same way. Then you have a mother and a father. It's a male and a feminine age. You're just the mind. The mind come to mass, mean matter. So if you always remember, say you're born with two entities. You're born with a thing called your spiritual rights, which is come from thought, king thought. That is something you can't see none at all. How it guide you, how it operate. You can't see that. Listen now. You're born with another thing called your physical, mean what? Forceful rights. Means what? If me come up down to a dog, if you attack a dog right now, and him can't do nothing, I'm going to bite out part of you. Defend himself.
Before you continue, you have another one where it exists in a real time. But the system exchange it with the mothers them, which are your rights to life.
Right, just like the birth certificate.
Yeah.
Live
so
birth and your death birth certificate.
Make a paper version of you. So you have the Trinity form artificially.
Right, you see it? So you know, stop at the tree door, you know. You actually complete the whole box, but it's the hidden angle. It's called a hidden angle, that's why you have hidden knowledge. It's another corner of the triangle, which is one piece we're missing. So them tell you say two road. This what me tell you about the four corner now, no. Two road, and this is a trick come in. Choose one. So them tell you say I'm trick up on your 5 fingers. So them tell you say you have 5 fingers. That's a fuckery. You understand? You have a pair of hands. Yeah, you have, no, that means you have 10 fingers. You can't have 10 fingers. Sorry about that. You cannot have 10 fingers. You have 5 fingers and a pair of hands. It's a pair of each finger you have. Just like you have a pair of eyes on your body. Look for your own self. You have a pair of nose. You have a pair of brains. You have a pair of eyes. You have a pair of ears. Just look for yourself now. You only have 2 senses. No, and that is a forward sense. Now, the same 2 senses is so above, so below. You have 2 senses forward and 2 senses reverse. Now, when you're first born, remember me tell you, you're born with what? Your physical rights and you're born with spiritual rights. Now, your spiritual rights allow you to think, which is the king of thought. Now, your physical rights allow you for defense, which is mass, which is the house of thought. Which is thought. Thought house is what? Mind. And mind lead to mass. You understand? And mass grow, so you also becomes a what? You get body. So you stand up like a man, but everything will come from the head. Because our father's problem is always in the way. Events. Our father always in the events. You understand? The earth is the what? The Lord. So what? If the earth will move on and you just fit food, you're not no matter. Your life done. And if you don't have no oxygen, you die upon earth, brother. Anytime you stop breathing, that's what we call breathe. So,
you know, say yo, you're a man full of knowledge still. That's the only thing. Me just say that the code that thing to some people and I tell them say, when you hear say God create, and when people them listen what we are saying, when them say God create Adam and Eve, you know what say, are the masculine energy and the feminine energy
so not that, brother, are 2 molecules, brother.
in a beginning, and him create the man and the woman same time, and him call
anytime
it
them energy they combine, it creates children, which is the sun. Anytime the energy compare, it creates the sun half.
Yeah, the spirit is the female and the mind is the male.
It's the
That's
male.
why the man think about
you understand? So you're born with them 2 things that guide you every time. So anytime you dishonor your mother, I saw your life I got short. So when you say you don't have the spiritual part of you actually are shorting your grandparents them. You actually are saying you know recognize God. You know recognize God. You recognize God as a man on a picture with the material if you look forward for. You don't need to look nowhere, nor anywhere for God. God is within you. Who is within you? The power of God is within you. The blood of your grandmother and your grandfather is still you. So anything them do, then you can do it too.
You see me, cause watch him, Dr. K. When you see in the beginning and you are complete. In the beginning of the creator forward as atom. Adam, as they say, as brain gather mass, and mass lead
The
to
two of them
atom.
have to come
And
together
atom
and
and
can them come
form
together and create a
molecule.
fiction because
And
they can't
proton,
destroy, you know.
neutron, and electron. You get what me I say? Proton, neutron, and
And you get the
electron.
bulb light. You get the sunlight, no? The sun of what? Man is what? Light is what? The information. So the information of man coming out light. That's why information coming out.
From
Laser.
there, in the
Light.
beginning, there was darkness and then there was
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, because he's just a womb and him just a man. So you walk with the man womb every day. I walk up and down and turn yourself and get brainwashed and idiot. So by the time you forget man now, you start to breed what? Idiot picnic. Because two brainwash man and woman there, you're going to breed some dangerous revelations. So they're going to reveal now, say, you did wicked. Now you thought, so your son them come wicked. I fight them one day, because I told you fight. But if you understand, say the womb is just there walking up and down, she have to give you. Or she have no fucking use for her, we not ask you that. Naturally, my God, we are telling we not ask you that. You know no use as a woman for earth with walking up with a source of fucking womb. You know no, you know hand on no body. You know breathe, you know hand on no body. You're soon dead, and when you're dead, me can't do nothing. You're just dead and come off a hurt. Or when you put on dead, you come dead and no give birth, you raise on just dead. So, if you honor your mother and your father, so your life can live up what? You can live forevermore. Or you can live forevermore. Bantu mother get Bantu. Bantu get couple children. Now if any all them people they pass off and Bantu children can get more children and turn Bantu na God. And then Bantu grandchildren can get more children and turn back Bantu children and God again. And then the process continue. I saw him going to live forevermore. But if me stop to see this, so we are done. So a woman only walk with a man and a man does a walk with a body of mind, which is muscle. You just full up of strength and muscle and force. That's all a man walk up, you know. Big guns force, him have muscle force, him have wood force, him have black force, him have all kind of force that him have. But what even him out? All him want is smooth him out and draw one line.
Yeah, the woman.
He's a
Yeah,
woman.
because
You want Eve. You just want Eve to even out all of that, brother.
That's how the
and
moon.
Equalize out everything.
So you
I want
see,
to
say
come
the
to a
moon
decision
and
now. On a breed. And get
the sun
what?
and
The
the
sun
moon
off.
balance. Alright, Dr. K, the sun and the moon balance the earth, you know, because the moon harvest the amount of things we need
But
to
must
come back.
is the daughter and the
moon
son. It's the
harvest
four elements. The
moon
daughter and the son, the father of heaven and mother earth.
Sun,
The
the
earth is the
moon and
Lord,
the
brother.
egg.
Who create law? Who create law? Well on there. Which man, me go show you something. Bigger than Alexander when I talk about. Which man on earth can prove that him never get law from the womb? Which man is here not born of the water, which is a womb, have never received law? We can prove that
Every
anyway.
man was a born
Because if you
from
never
Adam.
born, you no blood clot, no law. If you never push you out, you no law. So who is you to declare, brother? Woman crown man king. Because she have a womb of man. So enter the woman give you back a son. Where she crown you? King. So you actually married. That the wedding ring that you can do. You protect the wedding ring with your life, brother. When a man will give you a commercial copy of a married, which is a commercial wedding ring, you're married to the state. Which is what? The status.
Okay. Back in the days when you marry a woman or when you impregnate her, you know, I say you marry
And that's
her.
a real wedding ring, brother. Why you can't band it together? What should that band you have?
When
You don't know that thing to band you?
impregnate her, I say you marry a woman.
You have to clearly for your breed a woman you can't know where you're going again, brother. You're married to that woman there. She's your first wife. If she allow you to say she can't continue in her life, you allow to have your second wife. Which remember, you know, it was said, you know, you can't have a second wife, you know, because what? A one and one make two.
Yeah, so if you have a second
you make one and one come together, the same time one and one come together to make two. Remember, if you put anytime you put times night or plus it will give birth and the son will come.
Yes,
right.
a 3.
Yes, brother. So the third is just like the 13. So 13 is 2 same way and 1. Because the woman first have to carry. You understand? You have to carry. You see, you have to bend it with one. The one have to bend because and the woman is straight, you know. But when she breathe, she bend like 2. Look on her head to her belly, come to her body if you see same 2. And when the woman belly bend like that, you know. So she came 2, but you only see it in the formation. But enter the womb open, which is the heavens, the glory of God open now, like the glory now. of God's now, no. The glory are come now, to earth. So the womb open and decide to send out and the woman come back slim, brother. Now once she turn, she not still like her, no be in her. So the message is already there. It's just we couldn't read it by no Creole, because we don't stick to Creole style. We say to ourselves that we take spirit for duppy. But have you ever seen duppy? No. Spirit is a sensing part of your senses knowledge. Where you have, I don't want to captivate. Them only teach you to use the physical part of your mind, which is part where you can force and train. Where you train it? You train an army, you train a force, also. So that part of mind that them captivate from school, them force it in an era and create it where you can train it. But you see the part of your mind where spiritual I go always remind you, because it not always exists. You know. The remedy things that remind you not always exist physically in front of you. Know. It always just come remind you. So where it come from? Where it just come from? So where it just come and bother me? Where come and bother me and tell me say, remember somebody did dead. Me don't need to hear that right now. Right now, I got that greatness. I think about some money or you get illusion. So I go thief or rob some bank or do something funny or go get something. So people are thinking illusions. You understand? I gone. So where this knowledge come, where this spiritual knowledge come from, where this thought come from, where come catch me up and say, youth. We have some man understand yourself. You got to say, T. Joe, they lose 10 times more than that. And it's them man nowadays. The man end up trying again and still. Bingo. I ask a blood speech, you know what you mean? I just forget about that. I forget about that, you know. I forget you. Now that if you do, oh, you learn, you know, love free yourself. Freeing yourself is all about to come out of a thing, brother. You can't search in our box to find what is not in our box, brother. The code that people now put on them cooking code in a book. So you can't come cook like we and go open a big business. You hear that? We give you the book and the instruction how to cook. But my codes are special. These are secrets. These are privates. Yeah. So you have to pay for this. That's why you have higher school. So we teach them how to control slave. Not how to invent. Still not teach them how to invent for themselves. Because it was in the book written same way. And what they would have got through it on the internet, but we know in the last video.
Member say that okay, member says the system is a slave to we, you know. I just who want the system slave them and mislead, you know. The system is a slave.
You know, flip the script on them and put them in the game and bet on them for them come out of the game. So we say you have to come out of the field. The man score a goal, they run gone on field. You a player, you gonna sign up for you run up and down ground field with flag. You a player, you a player, you a spectator. Which one you come for do? You have to know your role, know thyself. That's why it says know thyself. Where you come for do? You come for be a spectator for bet on the crowd, or you come for go in the games. Which one? Because only politicians and players in the games. And these people, we can only do our acting before the game starts. So we act, we have a create an act in front of the what? The world stage, which is what? Roman Coliseum, same way, as the same thing. So no matter how you want to teach it, me know that already, but it's how much people don't know the thing. All the people them teach it. We teach it any different way, because we just scroll as ways. We just down to earth. That's how we know if it decode the matrix.
When you know something, you can teach it in a many different ways. When you get indoctrinated, you have to repeat the same matrix.
By the program, you have to go by where the books say, or the books say turn on the machine again. Yeah. Turn on press the power button. You understand? And then you say, yo, make sure say water in it and check for that. I say program.
You turn on the tell live vision and it tell you
the book I
channel.
The
channel a program.
Because turn off that and think for yourself, brother. Sometimes man just dash a paper and just think, oh, this fit up and fit up that yourself. Come on, have brains. You don't need none paper to show me none. Yeah, man, just look on the school, then wash out and what all. What look like deep, test one another holder. It look like whole deep school, it's like forest shot. Sometimes you have to do some of them to keep your brain focused. So sometimes you have to play some draft to see how well you think. You understand? Sometimes you have to try a piece of drawing, try back draw something like we need in a school. Sometimes you go back and try knock a drum we used to do a long time. See if you can think about something outside the box.
Plant that tree.
Yes, do something where you never. See if you remember how to plant, if you are prosper. See if you did remember how to take stone out of the dirt already and create a little area where you can sow some seed. These things are where we shorter. We can't touch these ground already because we were colonized and think about statute of white. Graduating what? Statute of white. So we finger can't touch ground and walk and spike it. We don't touch ground. So our food now come in our packages. It have to be what? Produced in what? Packages. That's where food come now. Because we fingernail tall and we spike it high. Just like people them in Europe. So we can't shit by ourselves now. And scan the shit them when we shit our ground and piece our ground. So nobody knows it. But we can have somebody else that cook for we and say we can cook. You know what I'm saying? So me just come and cook when me feel say we use and cook where the product say. Where the commercial TV say use 3 bunks of oil. And I thought we are use body a program now. So now cooking I go on now. Body now cook again. Because that them the days are done. I
No,
prepare, we are
man, them say
preparing.
coconut oil give you too much cholesterol.
Who said that?
As Babylon say it, man, and the people them believe them.
Hold on there. So hold on there. So hold on there. The oil them need them carcass oil give you what?
Now be a
Oh, give you
sickness.
cancer and a cholesterol you get. So which out of cholesterol or cancer? Which one of them do you think you want to try to work with? Me still need to drink
Cholesterol,
cholesterol.
remember, cholesterol good for the brain, you know.
Yeah, me
More
can't
power than
control that.
the
But me can't control the cancer part. But with them I say it
Oh,
again. Them I say
yo,
it again.
Javi, right or so?
So I saw them treat the people, man. It's all about paperwork. You just tell the people them. So Bob Marley said, tell the children the truth. And up to today, the biggest industry is the pharmaceutical industry right now. Make billions of dollars over people everywhere. Nobody still now question it. And everybody has been what? Removed from the land by what? Paperwork removed from the land. And now live in the sky and concrete buildings. So everywhere they want concrete and pave. And we are showing them, so listen now, cut off the river, concrete and pave in Jamaica. It will destroy the island. Lego the land, make the people them farm the whole of the land. So Jamaica, everybody will come to it. Make it old house, turn in, go back to my father's house. Bring back the land to our father's house, where you can come in your father's house and go many places. We don't want you to tell me about many mansions when you even belong here. We are destroy river, lakes, and some of the natural zones. Them. You understand? And abandon the natural people them from going place, go swim and full joy themselves. You understand? Like you is our father. He's not our father. You understand? We know our father. You are the hunter, and I tell we say we pray. That them I do. We not pray ass because me not get hunted. Me I open my eye. No pray in this business. Anytime me I pray, me have to get paid. Because my father said, our father. My father go to work every day by the hour. You have to pay him. And remember, him son a come. Him son a time. I just time we are give. What me say? Him son a time. And him son a come always. Him son
Alright,
always a
so
come. You got
you
sing
hear
some stuff
our
here?
father, you ever hear the name of Horace? You know they say Horace spell the same as ours.
You know, Horace no mean where the son is, brother. It mean where the father's son is. Let me try to tell you. Horace, where is Horace in the sky? What time is it? Where is Horace in the sky? Them not catch them all, you know. Them not catch code yet, you know. We are show them, but who pick it up? We could have paid them, you know. We could have said, I put out a wiggle, who can go to wiggle, tell where go. What time is it? It simply mean where is Horace in the sky? That it mean. Where the sun then in the sky. Horace is the sun. It's Ra. Them call it Ra. Let people stop and say Ra. Yeah, sun Ra. Sun called Ra. Yeah, so our father now always be the father, brother. You can't change the name of our father. How we going to change that? There's ever hour upon the clock. I remember the sun them is the minutes. So it's hard to change our father. Because so the sun moves, so you know what hour it is. And then give praise to the father, which is our father. So all of the hours in my time we go by the father. Yeah, our father that.
Yes.
And him heart now is for heaven.
Anything went
Heart
wrong.
in heaven. In the higher than the sun, him in heaven. It's heart in heaven. Him
Yeah,
heart
man.
cover we know. Him have a big heart in the man. Because him say in my father's house there's many mention. He could have be all the dome too, if you tell. Our father could have be the dome. Like our father go work and
I
cover the whole
mean,
house.
you don't know, say do cover the whole thing.
Yeah, and we've covered the whole house. Because we cover, we go work, we cover mother, children.
And the
Just we could
dome make
afford
the
to school the
house.
child. School the
Without the
child till
dome,
my 18 or 13 or 12 years old. The mother educate a child good enough. The book
You
say,
ever see him
plasma.
without a roof, Dr. K? A house
No,
of
not that me I show you.
the father
So
say
that's
in
why
my
I call
house.
Adam. Adam is a dome. The dome we cover with Adam is a dome, is a mark, and molecules, and molecules same way. Adam and Eve. Eve is what?
Atom.
We live on
Yeah,
what? We live on the waste of the earth,
Adam,
meaning the equator.
molecule. Solid, liquid, solid, and gas.
So when they talk about Adam, when they flood the world, when they talk here, what them they use again? No dam them use better. When them bust the great dam, no that flood out the people them. The great dam was like a big old city full of water. Could have flood anyway. And them bust most of the dam them all over the place. When them come to America, I see them do bust the dam and flood the people them down in the city. Because the people them most live in a flat part of the valley they so. Where them can farm. Where the river come down here at the flat. So if fuck them do them work and barge and flood the people them out. And then cover them up after
Yeah, so them time they have to lean pan them for farm produce.
that matter because them want the riches, I value them want the commonwealth. Them couldn't produce nothing. Just them come like animal no
So
brother.
hold on, the
Them come for
commonwealth.
attack.
Now who is the common man? Now we are the common man. Now who are the common
And we are the common man, but the one them who came. Who we got bread half of the bloodline who came to populate the last one who came. It was the hybrid one them. Them come worse than the one them was that came before. That the one we say so. Them they in a book too, you know. Yeah. The one last one them who came with that, them wickeder than the one them that came before. So how that go now? So me I show you so that's wickeder. So we have to be careful of that. So some did already there here, and we go use that them there come as the proxy then. And you go, then give your father 7 wives, as they tell you now. Then give your father who's the forefathers them. Our forefathers live up with it against us. Them take 7 wives. Alongside our mother, because remember, you know, this seed don't belongs here, so none at all. You have no space. Your seed not no space, not this. So. Then tell you no, because you default the bloodline. So you fall from grace. So long as you start to transfer your seed within the carcass brain, it's a different thing. The whole syrup different, brother. A different syrup, different worm. You get trapped there, so. So if you were to stick to the way your father show you, I say, well, then, brother, you are your ancestors. The power is within you.
Yo, big up, you know. Me I left off a grind, you know. Dr.
Yeah,
K.
man, for real, brother.
Father K. Big up yourself, you know.
Yeah, and the daughters them there and the ground go and keep the place real still, but you don't know. I prepare some things. You don't know.
You know, my father. Around you.
Yeah, man, for real, man. We say the whole
One
work,
nation,
man,
you know.
And big up everyone who
No, big up
the
the
same way.
people. Big up Zulu. Yo, me I jump off a grind, you see me?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
my father.
Help yourself, my general.
Yo, code a powerful reason go on to them, father.
Yeah, man,
Father
just
K,
help the
full
code
of
the things them for them, you know, because I do so
they
as we
never
say.
disappoint me, future. Never disappoint.
Respect my general, enough respect. And great things to the one is same here.
Always a point.
Continuous great things, brother. Continuous great things to the one. Real.
Powers and knowledge to the more side them. You see me? You know the
Because we
thing
live it, you
going
know.
on.
Some people might feel say we don't live it. We live it as me tell you say. Right now, me have no
Yo, that
life.
father
So me
K,
still
some
can't build
man
anything
want
now.
know
Me
the
still
book
no
where
like
you
no more. Eh?
read from, but him not even know say out of your gene or your DNA. All that knowledge that come from him want to know the book where you get the story them from. Him know say
That they
this
don't know,
can
but
come
them
out
never
of one
find that.
knowledge.
Now find that, brother. We out, we unlock the box. So that we do, you know. We born a certain number, so we unlock the box. And to me unlock the box now, me I help unlock enough things. Bantu I do the work same way, me I do the work same way. Skellington then I do some work same way, as we say, many are there I do some. Even you yourself I do the work same way. Because you're going at the street same way. Matter of fact, no for we I do even more work. Because the physical work is totally different from the mental work, you know. The physical work at the battlefield. You understand?
Battlefield.
Yeah, the mental work is spiritually, it come with thought because me tell you we're born with that. Born with your spiritual rights and the rights to defend spirit, you understand? Which is
Yo,
your
my
thinking
father.
part
Man,
of
look
you.
at check out in about, bro.
Yeah, man, for real, brother. Up and running, man. Out, man.